and we ain't never got to box again. Well, well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel, it's just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just to feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't wanna talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats will tell lies, then they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah, yo. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box. To the left, in the closet. That's my stuff. Yes, if I bought it, say, don't touch.
Don't touch. He's carrying that mess, that's fine. Could you walk and talk at the same time? And it is my name that is on that mess. So remove your bag so I can call you a kid.
I'm standing in the yard, see, and he's telling me how I'm such a fool. He's talking me out. I will never ever.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the family. Good Tuesday. Good Tuesday to the fam. How y'all feeling today? We back again. We get boxing is just due. If you catch this live on the playback, as people been, you know, the playback numbers been going up. So y'all hear me telling people to smash the like button, sub to the channel, drop a comment, come talk to your boy. We gonna keep grinding, growing, and building, man. That's the goal. Every day, not just some days, not just today, every day. You know what I mean? So I definitely need to take a minute to say that. And salute to let me say what's up to the family before we get into it, man. Salute to my baby girl, my queen, Miss JusDueBoxing. How you feeling, baby girl? Say hey to my king, the host with the best builds on YouTube. Peace to you all that are going to show up and support them. Thank you all very much. You all could have been anywhere, but you're here with the dudes. Talk to them, man. Mike, what's going on, family? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you stopping through. And you've been here since you've been here, man. Appreciate you, man. What's good with it, my bro? D-Man, what's good with it, family? How you feeling, Brody? Mike Biggs Boxing, my bro. How you feeling, man? Salute to my fam in the building early. Ashley's Corner, what's good, cuzzo? How you feeling? Appreciate you stopping through. Skills, Mr. New Orleans in the flesh. What's good with it, my bro? How you feeling, man? Salute to you, man. Salute to the fam in the building. Jay Wash, what's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you stopping through. Undercard Boxing, what's good with it, family? How you feeling, man? Salute to y'all. How y'all feeling today? Miss Joette, salute to the queen. How you feeling today? guys. So what's going on, family? What's good with you? Fate, what's good with you, fam? Yeah, I was watching a little bit, like a little bit of it. I peeked at it, Fate. I peeked at it a little bit. What's good with it, my bro? How you feeling today? We back again with another boxing bill. Like, as I told y'all know it ain't no secret over here. We all about the conversation, so we don't really care what the news is, because we gonna be dope regardless of what's going on in boxing or what's not going on, right? Excuse me. Yeah, reason I say that, because you talk about putting pressure on yourself. I put a lot on myself. I overthink all types of stuff, y'all. But I you know, I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? I've been overthinking too much lately, but I'm still here. And we're gonna keep building. I would suggest my general advice to the universe. I'm gonna just say it like that. Make sure that when you do this, when you hit that live button, and you got people tuning in, and you got people giving you their undivided attention and time, make sure you make it count. Make sure that you making some content of substance, man. Make sure that what you're doing is actually content and not mess. You know what I'm saying? Keep it clean, keep it adult-like, keep it on what it's supposed to be on, you know? And just build. And I think the rest of the things will take care of itself. But you know, when people harboring hatred and you know, ill will, man, it's hard to move forward when you don't know how to leave stuff alone. And this is my, you know, my more peaceful approach. You know what I'm saying? Because over the years I've grown up, so I've learned how to approach and deal with things a lot differently. So, you know, just my little piece of advice to the world, man. Just always make sure you make it count, man. Don't take nobody's time, attention, or support for granted. You know what I'm saying? Because it's as quick as it's here, it could be gone. Get what I'm saying? You always want to make sure that you're making things count, man, and not being messy. Get what I'm saying? Because any real person, after a while, is gonna get tired of that. You get what I'm saying? So you always want to be, you know what I mean? But just make it count, man. Make it count. Don't count the days, make the days count. You know what I'm saying? Gots to. It's fake now, Jake. oh yeah. Fake now, Jake. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had to put the message out there. The message has to go out there, bro. Like, just always make sure you make it count, man. Stay positive, man. Keep your heart in the right areas, man. And you know what I mean? Be mindful, be aware. You know what I'm saying? And take your respect with you everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. Just take it with you. You know what I'm saying? That's my little piece of advice for just to throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? Fake Paul got Shane Mosley back in his corner as a trainer. He dropped that ball, dude. That thing. Oh, yeah. Skills and Just Luther King Jr. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, bro? Man, I love my supporters, man. I love my supporters. And that's why my girl says what she says at the beginning. Y'all that's rocking with the dudes, we see y'all. And we appreciate y'all pulling up every day. And that's why we here. That's why even through all the little, you know, the mess, I push right through it and make sure we here at 4 o'clock to build, man, because that's what it's all about. I just wanted to take a second to say that to the people. Like, you know I mean? I see, hear everything. I just want to make sure people are aware of that. And I'm a bigger man, and I'm a much more intelligent man than people might think. You know what I'm saying? So just needed to be said. Edgar Chavez, what's good with it? Jersey in the building. What's good, fam? How you feeling? So, man, that was just, you know, a piece of advice. That's me being, you know, mature, grown up, you know what I mean? And being a decent person, not being a messy person. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, but let's get into this good old boxing. Now, I don't know, man. I don't know if y'all seen the blood, sweat, and tears from Loma and Dev. I don't know. Did y'all catch that? Get what I'm saying? Did y'all catch the blood, sweat, and tears? I think that's actually excellent promo for this fight. You know what I'm saying? I think outside of that and what Devin Haney's been doing, I don't think it's been much promotion, if we're being honest, for a fight that should be getting a lot more credit than it's getting. You get what I'm saying? Your fight should be getting a lot more credit. So I'm here to get boxing is just due. We here to get boxing is just due, and we're gonna keep doing that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Shane Mosley actually could be of help to him. It could be of help to him. I hear you, but sis, they can't say I never said it, right? They can't say I ain't never said it and was like like responsible about it, because man, yo, you know how you ever see like a thermometer, and you know, like when the thermometer get real hot and it's just filling up and it get right to the point right where it just busts. Like you know what I'm saying? Sometimes things be needing to be said before it get there. So that's all. I just be kind of, you know what I mean, alleviating some stuff. You know what I'm saying? 817. What's happening with it, family? How you feeling, bro? So we gonna keep rocking though, because I'm in a good mood. I'm gonna stay there. I'm positively pushing. You know what I mean? And that's how it's gonna be. Jersey in the building, man. Blood, sweat, and tears is what had me hyped for the Teal versus Loma, right? So I think they did a good job by bringing that back, doubling back on that, bringing that for Dev and Loma. I think it's interesting. Like I said, man, it's not his fight week, but it's his fight month, right? Get what I'm saying? This is ROLLIE's fight week. So I do got, you know, we is gonna chop it up about this last damn podcast interview that ROLLIE did. You know what I'm saying? He said a lot of things. And again, it's just ROLLIE is just entertainment at this point. You've seen it. Good. So what y'all think about it? How y'all feeling about it, man? Did it get y'all in the mood? Like, you know what I mean? A little bit. Trying to bang Tyron, got a card May 13th. Also, facts. Salute to my bro Undercard Boxing, working his ass off, always keeping us update with the undercards, man. You living, staying true to your name, bro. Staying true to your name. Salute to Undercard Boxing. Y'all go sub up to the bro if y'all haven't. That's how we grow, man. That's how we get to that next level with y'all, man. So don't ever forget that. Remember if I got it hyped up, the series as well put together. Facts, fate. It remind me of like, you know, the 24/7s or things like that. You get what I'm saying? It's dope like that. So it serves a great purpose, and it gets fans and people in the mood to watch a good fight. Because let's be honest, man, and I'm all about boxing, right? This fight is a huge fight. This fight got huge implications, like just the thought of the belts being possible, you know, the possibility of the belts changing hands. That could mean something for 135 with Loma being old. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but let's just be real. The fight is bigger than what people are trying to make it out to be. And it's a good fight. Just like I bigged up, you know, Tank and Ryan, they fight served a purpose for a reason, and it did great numbers. And everybody, I think boxing is better off because of it. I think Ryan Garcia is better off because of it. So moving on, bro did his thing. You know what I mean? No jail time for that, man. He get to remain free, focus up on his career. That's what you like to hear. He did his thing. He's still shining. People still speaking about him. I'm hearing the Canelo numbers I'm hearing Tank and Ryan completely crush, you know, Canelo's numbers. Know what I mean? Canelo and Ryder numbers. Jim, my bro, what's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you stopping through. Are we fighting for the WBA title or not? They say they are. They said they are, Ash. They said they are. Say a lot of dumb stuff. Right. It's just pure entertainment at this point, D, man. We just had fun with Rollie. Training Kansas Valley creates a connection with the fighter. Can you tell them, Fate? They don't get it, bro. Connect with your fan base. Connect with your audience. Connect with the people that truly, you know what I mean, is going to support the things that you do. These fighters need to be aware of that. You know what I'm saying? Stop being so closed off for the media. Everybody stop trying to be a celebrity. Be a regular person. You know what I mean? Start connecting with the people. Get what I'm saying? Stop trying to act like you're unreachable when y'all, you know what I mean? Nah, connect with your people, man. Grow your fan base. Sell yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? So Haney versus Loma won tonight, right? Right. I just wanted to know if anybody's seen it and any takeaways they got from it. You know what I'm saying? Loma daddy used lame ass excuse to why he ducked Dev. Talking about, that's why I said, did he finally admit to ducking him? Exactly, 817. Come on, bro. Come on, we getting tired of the garbage excuses, bro. Y'all should have, to be honest, you should have been fought that young man. Now you put yourself in a position where you might just get your ass beat. You get what I'm saying? You should have fought him. You should have fought him. You should have fought Dev already, bro. You about to pay for that, bro. You gonna look back and you gonna realize he beat your ass. You gonna be thinking like, damn, I knew I should have fought him, man. Knew I should have fought that young man. Yeah, you should have fought him. You should have fought him, Loma. You should have fought him, bro. Canelo, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Undercard 200 to 250K, man. You know what I'm saying? And that, to me, again, I'm not trying to diss him. That's not face of boxing numbers. And we're gonna talk about whatever's relevant. I don't care how people feel. Y'all know we can talk about everything in boxing, all boxers. You know what I mean? But this is what's active right now. This is what's going on, man. This is, you know what I mean? This is where the focal point. This is who getting the attention right now. I mean, But yeah, man, yeah, they ain't want it. They just didn't want it. 817. I'm convinced, bro. I'm convinced. This is all I'm saying, D-man. 50,000 in attendance. It was a homecoming in Mexico. It was a historic event. It wasn't no historic event if it did 200 to 250K. Historic my ass. Historic my ass. And I heard y'all gave away thousands of tickets too. Thousands of tickets. I'm saying. Should have listened to Dev and took him while he was green. Now his ass 35 and finna face him. I'm telling you. That's what I truly believe, bro. I agree 100% with what you say, 817. He should have gotten there with that man. Now you are going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to deal with that man and everything that he been training. Like I'm telling, I think he really want to hurt this dude personally. I think I'm going to be very impressed if we see an extra level of mean with Dev. And I won't be surprised. Remember I said this. I think he's going to try to be mean in there. He know he got to hurt this dude. Beat his ass, man. Fam, I'm boxing May 13th with Sky Combat League. Salute to my Brody Undercard Boxing. Always coming through. Fizzle, what's good with it, bro? Appreciate you stopping through. He damn near pulled a Lorenzo damn Cinnabon. You know it. Talk about Gervonta got to do more than one fight. He ain't do something like that in a minute. All facts, Edgar. All facts. Skills. Putting that color in the chat, man. Much love, much appreciation, supporting this grind, man. Truly appreciate all y'all that continue to support the grind, man. And we growing, man. I'm just letting y'all know because y'all family. You know what I mean? Channel's doing decent, man. Channel's doing decent, man. I got a little notification saying our views is higher than it was the last month. You know what I mean? I think the engagement and the support is very important, y'all. And we trending up. We in the green. I'm just letting y'all know. So y'all support is making a difference, and it's constantly growing this channel. So like, again, we all start with 0 subscribers, man. I don't even care about numbers, but I care about support and engagement. And that the support and engagement that I've been receiving over these last few months has been very, very genuine and authentic, man. And I could genuinely say I rock with every last one of y'all. You know what I mean? Salute to my bro, man. It's so beautiful that one life can inspire so many. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, man. That's what it's all about, man. Putting out that great energy and getting that in return, and just keep paying it forward, man. Just keep growing, man. Just keep growing. You know, not just in numbers, like in life, really. Like, you know what I mean? I done shared 2 birthdays with y'all, man. If y'all ain't family, I don't know what y'all are. You get what I'm saying? I done shared 2 birthdays up here. So that just lets me know, man, things are moving, and we just going to keep building. I'm going to always make time to have this conversation, y'all, because it's important, man. It's important that y'all know y'all support is not just expected, it's appreciated. You know what I mean? And I see it. So salute to my bro, man. Much love and appreciation.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to my Brody Skills, man. Much love. Yeah, facts, D-man. Them bud numbers. Just being real. Them bud numbers. And you know, niggas, people never call him the face of boxing, respectfully. So them bud type numbers. And I think that's a bit of the opponent that you got. I think some people understand that you are declining. And I think some people are tired of you having these pick 'em fights where they know undoubtedly that you're going to win them. You get what I'm saying? I think people are getting tired of that. You have to spend your money for that. Don't nobody want to, and you not getting guys out of there. And remember, you was on record saying nobody could stand up to your power. Well, what happened to that? What happened to that? Because Buddy stood up to your power and then some. You know what I'm saying? Deep Freak, what's good with it, bro? Appreciate you stopping through. How you feeling? Salute to my bro Skills one more time, and that's super. What's good with it, Deep Freak? BN Boxing News, salute family. How you feeling, bro? I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. You already know, man, we got to keep growing. That's important. I appreciate comments like that, man. You recognizing the growth. We're going to just keep pushing. Andrew Gray, what's good with it? How you feeling? Appreciate you, Scales. Cisco, D-Kid, salute to you, fam. Appreciate you stopping through. How you feeling? Smash that like button, sub to the channel. If you haven't, come rock out with your boy. Boots going to fight, man. Trying to see him active. Yeah, I would love to see Stan Jonas in Boots, but you just don't know, like, the way things are going because of that one fight that's not happening. It seemed like it had a ripple effect on the rest of the welterweight division, and this who the most, in your opinion, the most active. Boots is pretty active, man, but it got to be somebody young. It got to be somebody young, feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kid Austin has been pretty active, man. Like, it's one of the young ones. It's one of the young ones, is for sure. It's definitely one of the young guys, I'm thinking. Gots to be. One of them young dudes that stay active. But Boots, man, Boots need quality right now. He got the numbers, but he need quality now. He need nothing but tests. He need to start, you know what I mean, covering some ground, man. Put some of these dudes away, man. I just don't know where it leaves him, but we gonna see. I just don't want to see another run-of-the-mill type fight for him. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that for him. You know what I'm saying? I know you don't want that for yourself. Here I am talking about what I want, right? But I'm just saying, because I feel like we know what his talent is, and the only way we truly gonna know if he get tested accordingly. You know what I mean? An adequate test. He need a real test. You know what I mean? And I think Stan Jonas would have provided that. I just don't understand why they don't have this next man forward type of attitude. Buckle up, boxing talk. Salute, family. Appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling? Ray Ford is active. Yeah, Ray Ford is active. Jose Diaz, how you feeling, fam? Appreciate you stopping through as well. Keep sign the fight. right. Boots. And you know, you see the little fake little rumor going around trying to say he ducked Kavaliauskas. Like, people just to say anything, man. Boots would beat the hell out of Igor Kavaliauskas, man. Thrill Hill, what's good, family? How you feeling, man? Man, appreciate you, man. Buckle up, boxing talk, man. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate you, man. No further ducking him. Nobody wants to fight Boots, right, man? Different. He's special. Yeah, it just leaves a lot to be desired. But again, I'm a firm believer, and they can't fully deny what's in store for that kid. They can only slow it down or delay it a bit, right? At the end of the day, I think once he get the opportunity, man, he gonna show out. He gonna show up and show out. When he did the post-fight interview with Danny, right? You could tell, right? You could tell he wants to. You can see how he's talking, right? Talking real different, wasn't he? You know what I'm saying? He's talking real different, bro. Real different. Ortiz versus Stan Jonas in July. Can't wait. Yeah, man. I just hope. I'm wishing Ortiz the absolute best in terms of his health, because it would be like a travesty to see him not be able to resume his career. You know what I mean? From a health standpoint, like, the dude is an exciting fighter to watch, despite who I think will or won't beat him. He's definitely a good piece in the sport of boxing, and the welterweight division is that much more exciting when we got a healthy, active Virgil Ortiz, because he's right on the cusp of starting to give us those fights that we need as well. Salute to my bro L-Dub Boxer, man. That super chat, man, was good. Appreciate the content. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, fam. Much love and appreciation, supporting the grind, man. Y'all punch the like button for your bro. We gonna keep on cooking.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to L-Dub, man. To give you your just due, man. Appreciate you. Special talent says not spoken of about. My opinion, Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason is and they gonna know before long, because he's pretty active too. Now that you speaking of activity, Fate, he's a pretty active dude too. Young kid, and keeping him active. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see. He's just gonna keep moving along, man. I think he's gonna be one of them ones. He's dangerous. He's long. He's very polished, well skilled. Don't get hit much. I mean, the kid's got a bright future for sure, man. I can't wait to see like him continue to progress. See what the next couple years look like for Abdullah Mason, man. Lorenzo ever get out his throat and fight EJ's after take the hold out of just work it out. Work on. Yeah, man, facts. What y'all think about them saying they had a conversation? Salute to L-Dub again. Appreciate you, bro. What y'all think about them saying they had a conversation and it went well, man? I got faith in EJ. I got faith in boxers when they're talking to each other and making things happen. Salute to my baby girl. It's all good. Don't work too hard over here. King Judah, what's good, family? How you feeling? 20 Loma and Haney undercard is right, man. That's a good. And that's why I say, man, I'm for the benefit. I'm for the betterment of the boxing, yo. Like, I want to see boxing win. I want to see Devin Haney first pay-per-view do some respectable numbers so people could get rid of that stigma that nobody knows him. I don't like that. I hate that narrative. It's pretty weak. So look, I'm in support of the boxing. I want to see him do well. I want to see the event do well. You get what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily rooting against Loma, but I'm definitely rooting for Devin Haney, if you get what I'm saying. So it is what it is. I want to see his fight do well. I want to see it do some numbers. I want to see people show up and show out. I'm going to happily spend my money, and I'm going to enjoy it. That's why I think the card need to be talked about more. This is the month. It ain't too long from this fight coming. You get what I'm saying? It's right here. So and it's a good card. Again, we ask for certain things, and then when we get it, I don't think we do enough time. I don't think we spend enough time as a whole bigging up when we get a good card. And let's be honest, because we ain't old media over here. We know Loma ain't too old. We know that's a real fight. We know it's a damn good fight, right? You get what I'm saying? Salute to my bro, man. Jim, man, much love and appreciation. Jim and that Cash App, man. Salute to you, bro.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Much love, much appreciation, Jim. Always holding your boy down, man. And my bro, God's self, in that Cash App, man. Much love, much appreciation, bro. Always holding me down as well, man. Salute to y'all bros, man. Supporting this grind like that, man. Appreciate it.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to God's self and my bros, Jim, man. Appreciate y'all, bros. Dula Mason, sorry, I'm talking about a short format. Yeah, I feel it's all good. I want to see everybody do well, honestly. Right. Just want to see the whole entire sport do well. This is why I say, man, don't be ashamed of having a favorite fighter. You know what I'm saying? I think as long as you ain't fanboying and pushing false narratives, man, rock with whoever you rock with. But for me, I got my favorite fighter, but I want to see the whole sport do well. You know what I'm saying? And then how we do that, we support events that deserve our support. And despite what people think about Devin Haney, his style, his lack of power, whatever you want to say, this is a real fight for him. This is a real challenge. You got to commend him and respect him. He's giving this guy opportunity when that guy didn't do him no favor. You get what I'm saying? He could have easily went and tried to fight somebody else, did whatever he wanted. You know what I mean? He didn't do that. I got much respect for Devin Haney and what he's setting out to accomplish right now. It's dope for the sport. This is what you need. And again, we ask for good cards. We ask for good fights. When we get them, we rather shit on the fight. And, and not saying us in here, but people, pushing the narrative. Loma's too old, trying to build the excuses up and make the fight. You know what I mean? Just shit on the fight. We're not doing that. Loma is a credible opponent. Y'all just was having this dude on all types of pound for pound lists. We're not going for none of that. Now that he's fighting somebody that y'all really might think could take something from him or beat him and give him his third loss, y'all want to start pushing them narratives. Nah, bro. Loma is good. He good as hell. He a beast. Remember, he of the Ali cloth and all that. You get what I'm saying? He of the Ali cloth and all that. Mike, my bro, Mike, in that Cash App, man. Much love, much appreciation, Mike. Let me give you your just due as well, bro. Salute to you.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Love, man. Appreciate you, bro. Let me make sure I don't miss nobody. I had someone tell me we're gonna do XYZ and snatch the coupon. You stupid, bro. Aisha, salute to the queen. How you feeling today? Appreciate you stopping through. I ain't want to be friendly, but you was drunk and broke. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Tay, the real queen of MMA combat. Salute, queen. How you feeling today? Appreciate you stopping through. Kurt, my bro, what's good with it? Kurt, good to see you in the building. How you feeling, man? How you feeling? You got Loma for the upside, and I ain't mad at that either, man, because he's a damn good fighter, man. I'm going to give him his just due as well. He's a damn good fighter. Damn good fighter. Loma is good, but he's going to lose. I feel like he's going to lose too, but he is a damn good fighter, and it's a real 50-50 fight. It's a close fight. I think Haney got to come out there and be mean with this dude. I don't think he can sit back there and be cute, if you get what I'm saying. I think this is not a fight where he could afford to do that. I think he want to try to take the play out of the judge's hands as much as possible. I think if we being honest, and this is just me being with my opinion, right? You got Bob Arum betting against this dude, pretty much openly telling people to bet against him and things like that. He asked for a contract extension. He said no. You already know Bob will want nothing more than his grandson, his unofficial grandson, Lomachenko, to win them belts. You get what I'm saying? And that's something that I always said. That's something I think that he's going to try to, if he can see to it, it's going to happen. I'm sorry. That's just what I think. That's what I believe, man. I kind of see the play. But again, I just hope we get a fair fight from both guys. I want to see both guys get a fair shake and just may the best man win for the betterment of boxing. Whoever that may be, then it may be. I'm not making no excuses for whoever win or lose. I'm giving that fighter their just due, their 100% credit, and we just gonna move forward. We definitely gonna talk about it, but we gonna move forward. I mean, me too, Mike. I'm from Jersey, bro. So I rock with Shakur. That's my guy, heavy. But all these dudes, man, they all get their credit. You know what I mean? Best things is sliced bread. Loma gonna change ever. I'm telling you, man, Loma is a good fighter, man. He always gonna be that, man. He been a top fighter for, you know, the bulk of his career, right? And I'm gonna give him that kind of respect, right? Because I don't want to dampen the win with whoever win and whoever lose. Haney is coming into his own. He's pretty much entering his prime. He's coming off, you know, 2 of his most dominant wins of his career. You get what I'm saying? Over there in Australia, we all know the resume. You know what I mean? I just expect to see him go over there and try to take it from him. You know what I'm saying? Flo was 36 when he cooked 23-year-old. Yeah, facts. 23-year-old Canelo. Facts, man. Everybody plans. I ain't mad at that, man. Buckle up. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a real possibility, bro. And that's what something else I was talking about, too. This ain't just no open and shut case, right? They're going to have to go in there and work. But I believe he got what it take to go in there and do exactly that. You get what I'm saying? I'm banking on him being able to go in there and handle business. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You already know 817. Right? You just want a fair shake, bro. And again, I rock with boxing, so I ain't in there, you know, rooting against Loma on some other, you know, I just want to see the man I think going to win. But other than that, it's going to be a good fight. It's a true 50-50. These are the type of fights we need. And again, this card is a great card. It's not just a top-heavy card. You got a great main event. You're going to have a tactical, high-speed chess match, I believe, in the main event. You got a hell of an undercard to speak of, man. You too. Salute the Mike, man, and Jersey City as well, man. Salute to Jersey City. Salute to the hometown Jersey. Salute, man. Can destroy the whole fake this image I've been building my whole career. That's 100% fact. 817. That's, in my opinion, I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? Born in North. Salute to North as well, man. So I'm talking about Jersey in the building, man. Salute to my Jersey family, man. Well, yeah, man, I'm all about the sport, man. Again, I got my favorites. I got my guys I rock with, but I'm never going to be biased. I'm never going to be unrealistic. I'm always going to come with logic. This is a fight we need. I mean, you know, some could have said it could have happened years ago, but I'm a firm believer in why even worried about that when we got it now, right? And we got it now where guys still obviously can fight. They still was looking at him as a top fighter. I'm not trying to hear he only got 2 losses, right? It ain't the end of the road yet for this dude, right? And I don't want to sit here that he washed. Is he the same guy he was when he first came in? Who would be at 35? You know what I'm saying? So is he still a credible opponent? Is he still a dangerous opponent? He absolutely is. Is he still capable of winning this fight? 100% he is. So I'm going to treat it like that. This is a damn good fight. It should be talked about. People should be excited to see it. You got this young kid, 24-year-old undisputed champion that really got something to prove. You know what I'm saying? He could have played keep away with the belts. He could have moved like a diva. Nah, he went right for some more smoke. And I could say this is respectable smoke. I can't knock him for wanting to knock Loma head off after all this time. And I respect him staying on it. You know what I'm saying? Where he could have, like I said, just ignore Loma and act like he ain't exist. Nope. You ain't want to fight me, but guess what? I want to fight you. And I got the opportunity to. So you know what I'm going to do with that opportunity? I'm going to fight you. And that's what it's all about, man. He said for years he wanted to fight this dude. He also said that he felt like beating Loma going to get him the respect from the boxing world that he deserved. And I'm right on point with that train of thought. I think undeniably he beat Loma, especially if it's convincingly. You should get his utmost respect, and people should recognize him as definitely one of the best fighters in boxing. It's just what it is. You don't got to like his style. You don't got to think he can punch, but the man can fight, and that's a fact. You get what I'm saying? You going in there, you got 2 real fighters in there, you know what I'm saying, on the 20th, and we going to see. May the best man win. You get what I'm saying? Remember, EJ or his team do none of that. Nah, facts, 817. Because they just move different. Better get it now than never. I want to see how Haney deals with Loma's late round attacks. Loma's always finishing strong. That L-dub and the inside fight. And I want to see how Loma approaches the clinch when Dev attempts to clinch. I want to see how the fight materializes from specifically from the inside range. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if you get what I'm saying. Loma going to be sneaky with those little shots on the break and things like that we known for him doing. I just want to see. I want to see if his angles that he tried to utilize, those 1 or 2 angles that he liked to utilize a lot. I want to see if it worked for him. You know what I'm saying? This fight is interesting for so many reasons. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So we got something good, man. Right. That's another point, bro. Nothing but human reaction to him. You respect, and you know when you face him, yeah, man. You do different. especially if you scared. That's true. It's true, man. It's true. Devin versus Loma. Is Devin forcing fake beat, being honest? Yeah, he just want that smoke. You know what I'm saying? I like it. He's selling it. I like it. I like how he's going about the business. And again, more importantly, because it's something he said he wanted. Y'all punch that like button for your bro one time in the mouth. And Jersey City, I'm working. Jersey, man. Salute to Edgar Chavez, man. Salute to Jersey, man. Being in the building like that, man. Right. They kind of are, right? The blood, sweat, and tears might have gave it some, you know what I mean? Some might have beefed it up just a bit. You get what I'm saying? Right, they are. I think the best thing they did in terms of this fight, 817, was the blood, sweat, and tears. I think that was the best move they made in terms of promoting Devin and Lomachenko. Blood, sweat, and tears. But like I was saying, the reason I wanted to talk about this, because again, like I said, this is a big fight coming up. I think it deserves to be spoke on, and even if they won't promote it, we damn sure will over here in this YouTube space, right? We'll do our due diligence of making sure that I think this is a fight that everybody should tune into, despite who you going for, right? It's a meaningful fight. It's an undisputed fight with a great undercard. You get what I'm saying? I can't stress enough how I hear people complain so much about BS cards and pay-per-view cards that's not worth your money. And let's talk about that. Let's talk about that $59.99 price point that it's at. You get what I'm saying? Now, y'all just complained about the Tank and Ryan card being as much as it was, right? Well, there you go. You got a break in your pockets as well. You got a $59.99 card for you out there. That shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't break the bank. But it's worth your money. You got an undisputed fight, a meaningful fight that can go either way. You know what I mean? Depending on how the fight play out, you get what I'm saying? Either guy could win on the night. If we being honest, that's that type of fight. Even though I'm going with who I'm going with, it is what it is. May the best man win. But we also, like I said, you got an undercard that's worth watching for sure. So again, I'm just an advocate for getting full cards that's good. And this is exactly what you get in May 20th, man. So I'm pretty excited for this fight. This is one of my more anticipated fights of the year that I want to see, to be honest with you, because I'm really truly anxious and excited to see how this fight play out for Dev, man. Like I'm telling you, man, he can earn a ton of respect by beating this man a certain way, and that's something that I know. They just copy Showtime. Right, it was he's like, man, hell with that. It just we seen it on Showtime already. I feel you, bro. I definitely feel you. So it's basically 24/7. But the reason why I'm even speaking of it, because I agree with both of y'all, right? Because I thought the same way. But we know 24/7 and things like that to be good, right? Good promotion, like it's good. It's set up a good way, right? It usually adds to you wanting to see the fight. And I think blood, sweat, and tears, I think it sort of did its job. You get what I'm saying? Could it have been better? I mean, always, right? But I think they hit the intended target. You know what I'm saying? I think they kind of hit the mark. I don't think they, you know what I mean? Excuse me. I don't think they missed the mark with that one. It's a fact you're doing your part promotion, my boy. You get what I'm saying? And again, if you say you're an advocate for boxing, you got to be willing to do this and talk about fights that make sense, right? Right. More meaningful fight at 135. You get what I'm saying? Behind the Hands TV, my bro. What's good with it, Mo? How you feeling, bro? If y'all haven't, man, y'all go check out Behind the Hands TV. Trust me, I ain't lead you in the wrong direction. Y'all like authentic content, dope people, dope content, dope creator. Y'all go check out Behind the Hands TV, man. For your boy. Go check him out. Trust me. I want to see more Tyler too. Me too, Aisha. I can't wait to see him. And he's fighting Jeremiah Nakatila. So that's gonna be a real good fight. And Morataya just fought. So I was surprised to see that they had him right back lined up. They keep him busy and they got plans for him. And more importantly, just something to note, Morataya was knocked down in his last fight. He was knocked down early. He got up off the deck to win. You know what I'm saying? He got up to win, late knockout. but you know what I mean? He got tested. He got put down early, but he rebounded, got up off the deck. That's just something to note, y'all, because you know that dude that he fought wasn't a known puncher, but you know Nakatila got some, he got some thump, you know what I'm saying, with him. So we're gonna see. Right, you already know what it is, Kurt, and we here to shoot down the false narratives. We ain't letting them push them, yo. We ain't letting them push the false narratives, bro. Johnny Q, my bro, what's happening with it, man? Appreciate you stopping through. Y'all uppercut the like button one time, jab it, hook it. You get what I'm saying? One time for the one time, man. Swear it was in Vegas fight, the Porter versus Lorenzo, and they had one funky ass 3-second ad that played on the board at the Miracle Mile Shop. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. If I was going to get good, it just cleared Julio Cesar de la Cruz. Salute to Julio Cesar de la Cruz. Another addition to 135. His hands fall for he going to win. It's not going to be, but it better not be some 7-5 shit. Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, because that's too close for comfort, 817. You need at least 8-4-9-3. And I know that seemed like a tall task, but the young kid could do it. He could pull it off. He just want to, and again, I'm just being honest. You know, when I hear certain things like a promoter is telling somebody who to bet on, telling the people where to put their money in, you know, then you got a guy that asks for an extension and you deny him that, it just started looking like a play shaping out. So I'm just saying respectfully, and this is just in any fight, the way the climate of boxing is, you want to take the play out of the judges' hands as much as possible. As much as possible. You get what I'm saying? To avoid a BS decision, because you just never know what they might see and how they might call it, right? So just to avoid that pitfall, you want to try to remove the doubt as much as possible, whether that's a stoppage or just a straight out dominant performance where they can't cheat you. And again, we've seen the young man do it twice, you know what I mean? In more recent memory, back-to-back fights against Kambosos. I do know Lomachenko is no Kambosos. I truly understand that, but I'm just saying, you get what I'm saying? He's been in a situation where I felt like that type of performance was necessary, where you want to remove the doubt and try to take the play out of the judge's hands. And I think he did that in his last two outings. You know what I'm saying? He did it more so in the second one than the first one, in my opinion. You get what I'm saying? So I think the work that he's putting in for this camp is real work. You get what I'm saying? And I think he crossing every T, dotting every I, man. So I don't think he's leaving no stone unturned, as they call it. And I think as a result, he's going to be very prepared for the task at hand. And from that point on, it's going to all be about execution. For one, you know, he want to look as good as possible on that scale, respectfully. You get what I'm saying? You don't want to look like a dead man walking. If you can help that, if there's anything possible that you can physically do in your power about that, do it, which I think he will. I think he's trying to. You get what I'm saying? And from that point on, I think you will be prepared, and it's just going to be about executing on the night. You get what I'm saying? It's just going to be about executing on the night. Appreciate you, Johnny. Appreciate you, my bro. Look alike fixes in. You get what I'm saying, though? But you get what I'm saying, though? And I say that because, you know, I try to be like, you know what I mean? That's just what it feel. That's the feel for me, man. That's what I feel. The way they lining it, I'm like, man, you got to take it out their hands, bro. Got to. Who's the ref? Anybody know? I didn't hear one just yet. A1 Hoops on, my brother. What's good with it, A1? Good cook earlier, man. For the basketball heads, man, y'all go check out my bro A1 Hoops on as well, man. Core, what's good, my bro? Coming through with the super chat. Didn't even say nothing. What's good, man? It was good with you, bro. Appreciate you as always, man. Let me give my bro his just due.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Appreciate you, bro. What's good with you? How you feeling? I think Dev looks huge right now. Yeah, Dev is ready. Yeah, he's ready, man. Bible's told to put her money on Pulev ages. But you know what? Yeah, that's true. But I will say this, D, man. I think the difference is, for me, and that is, you've never heard him praise Pulev the way he's praised Lomachenko. You get what I'm saying? You've never heard him praise him that way. And I think he, in a weird way, is like, this is supposed to be Dev's last fight under Bob, right? So I think he would want nothing more than the belts to stay with him. That's just a promoter thinking, right? Why would he want Dev to win? Like, you get what I'm saying? Why would that be something he rooting for, and then he take the belts and go elsewhere with him? That's just how I think. So that's why I think, you know, Bob, you already know who he wants to win. You get what I'm saying? It's great to see Dev's humility and humanity, feeding the less fortunate, how he handled the training issues during Ramadan. Yeah, man. Salute to him, man. He's just growing up right in front of you, man. He continues to handle situations very maturely, and I like what I'm saying. And I think as a result, like, again, he will be thoroughly prepared, and I think he's gonna go out there and execute. You know what I'm saying? Cash, what's good with it, Cash? Core, appreciate you, my bro. What's going on with it, Cash? How you feeling? Gotta shoot up from my city. You know what I'm saying? Gots to, man. I mean, his father understand the young man coming to prove a point. They know it. They know it. They ain't playing no games with these dudes. It's a great parenting is the result. Right. And nothing you know is interesting with this. I think they both had that, right? This is what also, that's another element that makes the fight dope. I think they both have fathers that are very big centerpieces to their son's success. You know what I'm saying? They've been very hands-on and very present in the success and the journey of their sons. And that's going to be dope to see. That's clashing as well. So it's going to be a good fight to see, man, for so many different reasons, man. You know what I'm saying? And again, I think people that knock dead for having a father in his life are weird, bro. I'm just going to throw that out there. I'm going to have to say that. Yeah. Just for them ones, that's not nobody in here. For them people that knock that man for having a good upbringing is weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody knock Loma for his upbringing, right? You know what I'm saying? They admire it, right? So I think the same could be said for Dev and Bill, even though, you know, Bill get on his promotional runs and things like that. But I think it's with good intent. I think it's with the intent to sell his son, to keep his name relevant, and to always make sure people know who Devin Haney is. I think that's what a father's supposed to do. And it's like free promotion for his son. You get what I'm saying? And it's something that he loved to do. So I get that he say some stuff that's off the wall, do some things that's off the wall. I get all of that too. But I think at the very base and core of everything, he just wanted his son to win, just like any other fighter, just like Lomachenko pops, just like anybody else father. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I just think this makes for a very interesting fight. Both guys, definitely fathers, are a heavy presence in their careers, man. Alex Loma's father was great to his son. Facts 817. You get what I'm saying? Greets with fire. What's good with it? Greets. How you feeling? So I just could never knock somebody for somebody doing it the right way, or you know what I'm saying, and putting their son in position. I think that's very commendable. And again, I truly understand, like, you know, people be like, oh, well, he came from money and he had a silver spoon and this and this and that. He don't know about the struggle. And that's good. Everybody ain't got to know about that. But, you know, and this, you know, I'm just due. So I'm always about giving people they just do. You know what I think is dope about Devin Haney? The fact that he's had that upbringing that people will call the right kind of upbringing, right? He's had that upbringing, and he hasn't had that typical struggle story of your prototypical boxer, right? But the fact that he works as hard as he works when he could just take that for granted because he didn't come from the struggle, the fact that he's able to still embrace, you know, being a fighter through and through, living a lifestyle and really being a gym rat, being the epitome of a gym rat, always being in the gym, always being in shape. That's something that you got to look at and say, yo, that's a hungry dude. Because think about so many people that did come from that same situation, that came from the money, or their fathers put on, whether their fathers was a boxer, and you know what I mean, they come on, they look like they take it for granted. Whereas you honestly could say what makes him dope is the fact that he ain't had the typical struggle story, but he still trains like a dude that came from nothing. That's something that you definitely got to tip your ass and say, that's definitely admirable. It's commendable. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what allows him to be successful, is because he's embraced the lifestyle of being a boxer. Now that's before you even get to how he could fight. I'm just talking about, you know, mentality and discipline and the commitment to the sport. I think that's something that you truly got to respect when it comes to him. He could easily be a guy that, you get what I'm saying, just take the shit for granted and not work hard because he ain't had to come from the struggle. And you know what I'm saying? So I think it's dope that even though that ain't been his story, he's still able to, you know, put in the work like a guy that's struggling. You know what I'm saying? Maybe fighter that's allowed Bob and Top Rank to put him in some situations he didn't need to be in. Loma should have never been above 130. I agree with that. Top Rank wanted to put him in bigger fights. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. 817. Teach. Salute, Teach. Appreciate you pulling up. That father and son combo is done right. Facts. Teal's father, only dad that don't want his son to win. Nope. And it's like a piece of me like, yeah, you do, but you do to a detriment. You do to a detriment. Like, you don't know how to get out of your son's way. And the problem is he don't even know that he's in his son's way is the crazy part. So I think at the end of the day, T.O.'s pop sets him up for failure in the long run. Maybe sooner than later when he goes in there June 10th against Josh Taylor. Good intentions. Right. That's all. It's a fact. It is a fact. Facts, cuzzo. Good that people don't come from struggling, but those people shouldn't say that those who did struggle didn't. Absolutely. Never tell nobody what their struggle was. Know what I'm saying? Never. And that me, I can appreciate it from both sides because, you know, fortunately for me, I do understand the struggle story because I come from more of one of them. So, you know what I mean? I level with both. And that was only for the people that find an issue with it. You get what I'm saying? Just like you shouldn't find an issue with somebody that had to overcome the struggle. You get what I'm saying? That should never be something that you knock or use to slice somebody grease. Crazy. Personality props, but that's me. Yeah, I give you that. And again, for me, I don't know if I was speaking to his personality more so than his discipline and commitment to the sport. That's really what my focus was at. Him personally, that might be a little different, but as far as when it comes to a boxer and the lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Not the drinking, the drugging, like really embracing that fighter's lifestyle, always staying ready so you don't got to get ready. Those are the things I was speaking to, not nothing else. Like, you know, not his personality. I think his commitment to the sport. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what makes him a great fighter, a very focused young fighter. You know what I'm saying? Devin Tank didn't. Yeah, and that's weird. That's weird. Like, because we all know, like, especially some of the stories, like I heard, you know, when I think he said Calvin Ford used to work at a seafood place, and he used to, like, you know, sleep in there. You know what I'm saying? While he was working, like that's a different type of struggle, bro. You can't possibly relate to that at all. You get what I'm saying? Two things can't be true at the same time. Slippery slope with young black men spend some of their young adulthood attempting to appropriate themselves, to validate themselves foolishly at times. Now that's true too, but I just want to make sure I'm being clear with when I'm speaking. What I was speaking specifically to is Dev, the boxer, like just how I look at him in terms of having tunnel vision, being locked in, and like I said, embracing that lifestyle and like doing it right when it comes to that, never being out of shape. You know what I mean? Always being prepared. That's what I was speaking of. That I think we all could attest to from the outside looking in. That's what you see with him. Now, the other thing, as far as you know, his personality, like I think I do see a guy that's still young trying to find himself. That's something different. But for me, I was just mainly speaking to the boxing side of it. I think he really got to be a young guy. And again, you didn't come from the struggle, but to embrace the struggles of a boxer in terms of like having to stay committed and be disciplined and not letting that be the reason you lose. You get what I'm saying? Like, and again, not getting in your own way and being, you know what I mean? Don't beat yourself. That's what I see with him. So again, you know, not slipping up and always having your eye on the ball. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just speaking to that part of it. You know what I'm saying? I think I respect that. I respect the hell out of that when it comes to him. When it, you know what I mean, just having it together and, you know, really, you know what I mean, not being told and not having to be forced to go and get in the gym and really put that work in. And again, I'm speaking to that because he's young, and I've seen a lot of different fighters have several different pitfalls on the way up and different roadblocks. And I'm just speaking. And again, I'm just due. So y'all know I find reasons and I find ways to get people they just do. So that's just an area where I could really respect them at. You know what I'm saying? Like you young and you got it together in terms of really staying focused and embracing what you are as far as, you know, putting that work in. Now, whether you win or lose and all that's something different. You know what I'm saying? For me. People hate on Devin. When, in my opinion, when he carries himself, feel like he's a millionaire boxer, less likely to cross paths with one of us and treat us like a peasant. I feel you. I feel that, King Judah. good boxer. Right. And again, I think, again, I want to be clear, like what I'm speaking to, because I know I can't be all point with this. Like, I think we all see this when we talk about this dude. This is a dude that works extremely hard and is disciplined. You know what I mean? You know where to find him. You know what I mean? He know where the gym at. His gym is the second home. Those were the things I was attesting to that I think is a fair assessment of Devin Haney. I think he's locked in, is what I'm saying. So I appreciate that from him being a young fighter and having a certain level of success so early and still not losing sight of things, not taking the eye off the ball. Get what I'm saying? So, but the other stuff is the other stuff. That I think, you know, speaks for itself. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I was more so speaking to. You know what I'm saying? I like the commitment, man, the discipline and dedication. That's where I could level with him. That's where I could see those are the areas in which he can become great. You get what I'm saying? Or I think those are the things that make him the fighter that he is. You get what I'm saying? So again, I'm just due, so I'm always gonna find a way to give a person they just do. But you know, if a different conversation is a different conversation. Right now, it was just about more so giving that man his for forgetting it. You know what I'm saying? Forgetting it. You know what I'm saying? And knowing, stay focused on the task, bro. You could easily, you know, say I got money, you know, get lazy, become complacent. That's what I'm speaking to. Like, you know what I mean? And it's cool to see that even with you being so young and having so much success, you still haven't allowed yourself to take your eye off the ball and lose a step. You get what I'm saying? Like he's a guy, and again, I'm not so much talking about the wins and the losses, but I think ultimately when it comes down to it, you know, when somebody beat him, it's going to be because they're a better fighter. I don't think it's going to be because he didn't work hard. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was speaking to. And being so young and having that level of discipline and commitment so early and really truly understanding what it takes to be successful is something I could give him credit for. And again, that's just me staying true to my name. You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, it depends on what kind of conversation we have. And so, again, there's blood, sweat, and tears piece from you know, ESPN Top Rank, whatever. I think this was a good selling point for this fight. I think that they kind of hit the mark a bit on this. Like it could have been some different stuff there, but I don't feel like they missed the mark with this one. You know what I'm saying? I think it did a decent job with the fact that you got to think you got one guy on the other end of Lomachenko that's been as quiet as a mouse throughout this entire, you know, process, and he ain't really said much. And I think the reasoning for that, because he understands the challenge that's in front of him that awaits him, that is Devin Haney. So I don't think Loma care about no numbers, no pay-per-view buys, no asses and seeds, no promotion, selling yourself at this point, because I think for him, the challenge is bigger than all of that stuff. And I know people feel like, some people argue that he is always quiet, but then some people argue that he's never been this level of quiet in any of the other fights. So why is he so quiet now? And I think, simply put, like, I think one reason for that could be is I think he understands the level of challenge that's in front of him. So I think he'd rather spend his time, you know, going there. Set and fight. No, I don't think so. I don't really think he did, Ash. I don't. I still don't think he did much to try to sell it. I don't. Personally. Tyree need to do more. Look like what they do for baseball, basketball. Yeah, they definitely need to do more. But this was one area where I feel like is an area of this is a bright spot, is what I'm saying, in terms of promotion for the fight. Out of all the things, because it ain't been much, right? It ain't been much, but I think this has been the only thing that's been. My bad, y'all. Tell your coworkers to put it back. Oh, yeah. Nah, but yeah, man. They definitely could do more, but in terms of like just any promotion that's taken place so far for this actual event, I think this is one bright spot. If you could look and you could point to anything in terms of promotion outside of the things that Devin Haney's been doing, trying to stay on the scene and in front of the camera and speaking his piece, and you know, making sure people understand that this undisputed fight is on his way and he about to take care of business. Like I think and again, it's cool to see that he's embracing this moment and it being his first pay-per-view for good reasons. So I think he need to approach it this way. And I like to see it. So, you know what I mean? Some of this training that I see him doing, man, it look like he's putting attention to. I just want to see if he's gonna be a bit meaner in there. That's just really what I'm looking for, y'all. You know what I mean? On the 20th, I'm looking for this to see how nasty he's gonna be with Loma in there. Much of a talker, right? He's not much of a talker, but I guess, and that's why I try to put it in perspective and say this level of quiet. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I feel like again, it's just like a total absence from him almost, right? Like you almost wouldn't know he had a fight if you had to be looking at what's going on with him, right? So I could understand the people that, or I could understand Dev. Let me say this: when he say he feel like he ain't trying to sell it at all, because if it wasn't for us paying attention, you know, to boxing obviously and to Dev, you know, if you know, looking on Loma's side of things, you wouldn't really know, or you couldn't tell that he got much of a fight going on because it ain't much being said whatsoever. Not, you know, pictures. You know what I mean? It's just like almost, it's too quiet in a way. So I kind of get it. But again, I feel like he understands the task at hand. And I think he, in terms of this being one of his last chances to achieve his ultimate goal since he turned professional, is to be undisputed. You get what I'm saying? Something that a 24-year-old did when he was 23. You get what I'm saying? He already did what you still trying to do. So it's like, I think when he put all that into perspective, and you look at the challenge that's in front of you, that's Devin Haney, you want to make sure that you do everything right. It's almost like he went into, like, you know, blackout mode. And it's just like, hey, man, I'm just going 100% focus on this fight. I ain't worried about nothing else. I'm just going to go out there and worry about Devin Haney, man. You know what I'm saying? So I think this can make for a better fight. I think the fact that he's put even less energy, it seemed like, than normal into any type of selling of this fight, I think that just means he's locked in that much more. And I think we'll get that kind of a fight, because I just don't share the train of thought that people have that think that there's any chance that this fight is going to be boring. Like, I just don't see it. I don't see a chess match with these two being boring in no way, shape, or form. I think everybody gets their money's worth. And like I said, we got a break with the price point of $59.99. And you got a whole entire card to look forward to that should be solid. If you watch boxing, you know what the undercard hitting for. You know that's a good card. When you see one, this is going to be one of the better cards of the year too, surprisingly enough. And again, it'll be his first pay-per-view. That's, again, good for the sport. I just hope people support it. You know what I'm saying? And even more so, I hope after this, you know what I mean, we're able to get more of the fights that we want. You get what I'm saying? That's another reason to be excited for this fight happening, because it's like, right on cue, the Kings is getting their fights out the way. Boom, boom, boom. And then we get to the next order of business. But more importantly, like, you just got to take care of business on the 20. And we got ROLLIE. Like I said, I'm going to play this Last Stand podcast joint too, man. We're gonna rock out with this. Oh, pardon me, man. Pardon me. Salute to the Queen Aisha and the Cash App, man. Much love and appreciation, Queen. I'm not sure if you're still in here. I just seen it. Much love and appreciation.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Appreciate you, Aisha. Yeah, I punched the like button one time for me. I think it's gonna be more intense fight. Versus T.O. Me too, Ash. I 100% agree with you. And again, I just want to enjoy good boxing, right? I think this is going to be one of them fights that we truly all could enjoy. Get what I'm saying? For a bunch of different reasons, right? You know what I mean? We can truly enjoy this one. It's fire, right? Right? We can appreciate that from a boxing standpoint. Like, it is beautiful undercard, man. And you just get to see great boxing. And it ain't that far away. You know what I'm saying? So, but just in the meantime, you know, y'all got to deal with the artist formerly known as ROLLIE. You know what I'm saying? ROLLIE is up next. You know what I'm saying? ROLLIE got here. Romero is up next. Showtime did it to themselves. Favorite post, and that poster with Rollie and that dude, they made that dude like a saying, they said, man, the Teach, bro. Teach, did they ever, bro? Man, Teach. They did do him like that though, bro. They did, Teach. They do got Buddy looking like a senior, bro. They got Buddy looking like a senior. My bad, John. Appreciate you, Queen. Appreciate you as always. Yeah, man, they do that. Buddy looking pretty damn old, man. He is. He looking pretty old, man. But I think that's a winnable fight for Rollie. I think Rollie gonna mess around and be some type of champion or something at the end of this fight, y'all. That's the crazy part. Y'all ready for this? Is y'all ready for the takeover at 140 that Rollie about to be a part of? Y'all not even ready for it, man. Yeah, I think he is pretty old, Ishmael Barroso. I think he is pretty old. I just can't. And they saying, as far as the original opponent, Alberto Puyo, with the PEDs, the banned substances, they saying that he's fully cooperating in the investigation in terms of like what went on in his camp and what went on with those substances he had in the system. So I mean, I respect him for not, obviously trying to fight back. You know what I'm saying? It was like 60s and that poster, man, yeah, Teach. Yeah. I seen it. I seen the poster you talking about. Little Trucks and Philip Seafood at the coach. Worked there though. Oh yeah? That's what's up, Kurt. Man, salute to you, bro. Yeah, man. So he is 40. Okay. Rollie still hurt, right? Rollie been going off. So I don't know if y'all caught the his Last Stand podcast. My bro had sent it to me the other day because he know this was something good to talk about. And I told y'all I was gonna build on it yesterday. I was gonna bring this up and play this interview from Brian Custer and Rollie. So man, y'all punch that like button, man. We're gonna play some of this because it is Rollie's fight week. And again, just as expected, Rollie is at this point, you just gotta look at him as entertainment, man. You can't let him make you mad and none of that. You just gotta just have fun the same way he having fun. Because if it's anybody that's having fun right now with boxing, this guy Rollie is having fun. Y'all just watched the whole video where he said boxing is easy to him. Training and all that is just easy. Even cutting weight, everything is easy to him. Teofimo said it's hard, like, but Rollie said it's easy. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this dude having fun with boxing right now, and I ain't even mad at him. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have fun with his ass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, Rollie gonna punch it. Rollie gonna beat Barroso ass, man. Moritai will get tested, right? And Kurt, he coming off a fight in which he got knocked down, and I believe the first round it was Moritai did, got up off the ground and got a late stoppage. Food truck for the last 20 years, a so Vietnamese food. Oh man, yeah, he 40. Rollie gonna do him, man. Rollie gonna do him. Yeah, Rollie was tripping in this, as you already know. So again, appreciate y'all patience. Salute to the fam. We gonna cook. We gonna play some of this, man. We gonna get into this, man.
For PED, what was your reaction?
It's been a while, I'm excited just to get back into
this is
all
Rollie,
by the way.
This is Rollie with Brian
Custer. It's been about a year now, so it's about time.
Well, let's get right into it because, look, you were supposed to fight for the title. Face the 140-pound.
I think a lot of people think it's an easy win for Kunze versus Raymond. Yeah, right. That's another 50-50. That's why I say that card. That card is the card of that's the 50-50 fight card of the year, I believe. One of them, I believe that is. That's definitely a 50-50 fight. I don't think he's gonna walk through Nakatila. If he do, I'll be thoroughly impressed. If he do just walk through him and stop him or something like that, that'd be crazy. Know what I'm saying? Because we all know my boy fought Nakatila. We see how that looked. They definitely went the distance, right? He did drop Nakatila in that fight though. Shakur did drop Nakatila, but let's see if Raymond Nakatila knock him down and drop him. I mean, stop him, because you know he is more of a puncher. So I want to see how he able to deal with that fight. I definitely want to see it, but it definitely ain't no easy win for him, man. It ain't. Yeah, Rollie just wilding at this point, Mike. He's just having fun with boxing, and I was like, you know what? Instead of letting him make me mad, I'm gonna have fun with Rollie. You know what I'm saying?
Champion Alberto Puello, he ends up testing positive for a PED. What was your reaction when you got the news?
I mean, honestly, I was disgusted, because I mean, anyone that uses any performance enhancers in boxing is trash. Well, in any sport, is trash. Like it takes away from the being legit in this sport, and like I have no respect for any fighter on any PEDs or any of that stuff. It's sad. I mean, if you ain't born with something, but you're gonna go cheat and go get it, because it's sad. It is very sad.
Should he be stripped?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. He shouldn't.
Real quick, man, you could accuse Rollie of a lot of things, being silly, wilding, saying crazy stuff, just tripping out, being loose with his mouth, loose with his tongue. He just say anything, right? But you know he ain't pop dirty for no PEDs, and I most certainly could always respect that, right? He do. I'm telling you, he's like a big kid in a candy store, yo. And the boxing world is his candy store. He just said, yo, Fate, he just said, I'm gonna play that clip where he said boxing is easy, yo. Watch how he made it sound, and then he looked at Teofimo like, right? Teofimo was like, no, like boxing ain't easy, bro. Like, you think I want to be here right now? Like, it was like two different sides of the spectrum. It was like night and day. Rollie like, yo, this is easy. Training, all you got to do is run and train and do this. Like, he just downplayed it, made it sound like nothing. Man, Tio looked at him like, man, what you talking about? Watch, man. I'm going to play that clip when I'm done with this. Salute to the fam. Y'all punch that like button. Appreciate y'all, man.
I think they need to be more strict on this stuff.
One time.
I think they need to be more strict on this stuff, because stuff like this don't happen by accident.
Well, you're now fighting
got a point. You got a
40-year-old Ismael Barroso,
he's 40 years
23-4 and 2. He's got 22 knockouts. How do you see this fight playing out with you and Barroso?
Got a bunch of knockouts.
I mean, I'm gonna get the victory. I'm gonna go out there and show out in front of all my people in Vegas. You know, it's the first time I fight in Vegas in over 3 years. I'm so excited to be back here in my hometown, and I'm excited. And you know, much respect to Ismael Barroso as well. You know, for taking this fight. You know, and giving me the opportunity to be able to win my belt. You know.
My Enterprise advisor has helped me navigate.
My bad, y'all. YouTube ads.
I'm confident I'm on track. The plan we created is for the long term.
You know, and giving me the opportunity to be able to win my belt, you know?
What do you say to those who have written, Rollie is being gifted? He jumped the line to get a title shot. Now he's fighting a guy who's a lot older and many believe not nearly the skill level of Puello.
I mean, I don't know. He punches harder than Puello. I mean,
got a point.
He, I mean, like I said,
right here he is definitely. He say some real stuff.
He's on PED, so I mean, it doesn't even matter about the skill level at this point, right?
Right.
Now that stuff matters.
And again, like, I'm gonna just give him the same energy again, man. Sometimes people might be like, man, JusDue being kind of nice. Nah, it ain't that. I'm just always keep in mind, like, my channel name is JusDue for a reason. I'm gonna always be able to find that in anybody. I can give anybody their credit. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna overstate it. Always keep that in mind. I'm not gonna overstate it, but I can give anybody their credit. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's somewhere where, you know, obvious is, you know what I mean, him saying a few real things in here. He gonna say some real stuff, but you know, he say a lot of outlandish, just wild stuff too. So, and I think that's the entertainer in Rollie. You know what I'm saying? You know when he being sincere, and you know when he being an entertainer. Now, more times than not, 9 times out of 10, he's gonna be being an entertainer. But that one other time, he gonna be being real. And this is one of the times, man. I got 42 people in the building. Can y'all all smash the like button for your bro, man? We're going to keep playing the rest of this, man. We're going to
I think he's more difficult because he can crack. Any person that can crack is automatically a difficult fight. Because now you got to really watch, because you can't make a mistake. You make a mistake, you know. I mean, I made a mistake last time, you know, with somebody that can crack, you know. I ain't going to make that mistake again.
Is this a fight that goes the distance, you think?
Nah, it's not gonna go the distance. But if it does, who cares? All I know, May 13th, I'm gonna be world champion.
Do you feel like you need to knock him out to make it an emphatic statement?
Right, Ms. Joette.
No,
facts.
I don't feel the need for any of that stuff.
Lopez Valdez.
Like I said, I want to show everybody.
Right, Kurt. That's gonna be a good fight. I want to show everybody
what I've been working on this last year.
What's your goal, Rollie, at 140?
Lightning salute, fan. Appreciate
turn 140 to the biggest pay-per-view division there is.
Bro.
That's my real goal. Ain't nothing else but turn this thing to a fun division, because 140 is a boring division. Like, when I mean it's boring, it's boring. And I'm not talking about like throughout history. It's been boring for a while. And
what's your goal, Rollie, at 140 now?
Listen to
turn 140 to the biggest pay-per-view division there is. That's my real goal. Ain't nothing else but turn this thing to a fun division, because 140 is a boring division. Like, when I mean it's boring, it's boring. And I'm not talking about like throughout history. It's been
time out, time out, bro. Stop the press, man. Hey, Rollie, I like you, but see, remember that entertaining and the real I was just talking about? Remember that ratio? This is the ratio coming back into play. Here we go. Talking crazy. This is just Rollie talking crazy again. You're not going to convince nobody in the world that 140 is a boring division when we know 140 got some sharks in it. And what's more interesting is going to be to see not only how you perform against Ismael Barroso this weekend, but how you compete and fare with the guys at 140 that you claim are boring. You know what I'm saying? You're going to make this a pay-per-view division again, and all of this has been boring forever. And you saying that, of course, to see that's the entertainer in you. You just talking now. Now you just talking, because we know it's some sharks at 140, and none of us in here, I don't think, are bored by the 140 division, bro. I just think that's a little bit bogus. But again, this is Rollie talking. You're only around the corner now. I'm more excited. Facts, Lightning. That's what I was just saying, too. I was in here just building on that, the Loma fight. Rollie had us in the first half, right? Yeah, he had us for a second. He went right back to normal. Man, ain't nobody paying to see his ass. You hear how he talk? He really think he a pay-per-view star. You can't tell him he ain't no pay-per-view star. You can't tell him. You can't tell him, man. You can't tell him he ain't one. He ain't one of the best. KSI. Yeah, KSI fight this weekend, don't he? Barbara D, salute to the queen. Appreciate you pulling up. How you feeling today? Hope you feeling well over there. Salute to everybody in the building. Yeah, I punched the like button one time. We're going to finish having this good conversation with Rollie.
Boring for a lot. Like, especially over the last, 15 years, it's been really boring, you know? Not a lot of stuff goes on at 140.
15 years, bro. So, was you boxing? Bro, you ain't been boxing, man. You ain't been boxing. You ain't been no pro for that.
You got some guys there. You know, we just talked with Josh Taylor not too long ago on The Last Stand. You got Regis Prograis. So you got some champions.
Not me, because, again, I'm telling you, he's a big dude, yo. He's strong. Tank even gave him his credit for that, his props for that. He's a strong dude, and I'm pretty sure he hit hard. Because it's all or nothing. He put everything into his punches. So Tank understood, pace, distance, and patience. That's all he needed with Rollie. You get what I'm saying? So Rollie was he was able to do some things in there that was, maybe impressive to some people. But again, like, that mild success that these fighters have on Tank is just not enough. Like, you really got to do something different to him. And if all I see as the rounds are going, a dude landing a couple punches here or there, to me, that's a regular. That's a regular night in the office for Tank. And then look what happened. Boom. He just changed the fight with one punch. So it's like, until I see, and this is just for me, until I see somebody do something like extra to Tank that I ain't seen somebody do before, only then I would be worried. Like, no longer, I'm sorry, just for me, no longer am I worried about the average person just going in there, landing a couple punches here or there. Like, if that's all you're going to do, good luck. I'm like, man, I truly think one of the ways to beat him, you got to hurt him. Got to hurt him, yo. All that trying to box and be cute, you better hurt him because he's going to hurt you. I can guarantee you that. So it's like, that's just me personally. I think the mentality of a Tank opponent got to be, I'm going to try to hurt this dude when I hit him. I ain't saying go in there and go balls to the wall. That would be stupid, right? But I'm saying when you got to make him, you got to hurt him. and you can't hurt him, he gonna hurt you more than likely. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things because he gonna be in the box with you, and if you can't fight with him, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Didn't respect the first half, just drifted off. Yeah, malfunction up there, right? See them? I'm telling you, and even that, yo, I not listen, Lightning. I get you. I never try to change your mind. I just add perspective. I don't think it's so much the power saving him. I think his boxing is what continues to be on display. You get what I'm saying? The power is just a gift. Like, and again, the problem with Tank opponents is they're too consumed with worried about his power, right? Not even him. He cares about that. And that, again, mentality with Tank, that power is a God-given. That's something he was blessed with. He was born with it, right? That's not something you can do anything about in a Tank fight. He's gonna hit hard, right? So I feel like your focus can't be him being a puncher. It got to be something else. You got to really acknowledge the fact that he can box. I think people they sell themselves short, or they put themselves behind the 8 ball just thinking that it's power, and it's really boxing with that power, and it's high boxing ability or high boxing IQ with that power. It makes for a dangerous recipe, because if he was just this power like they thought, I don't think he'd be getting these dudes out of there the way he's been doing. You know what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying, but his power is just always going to be his ace in the hole. He knows that. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you just got to do something that you can't. That's just a given. You got to worry about something else with him. You got to worry about the stuff that you can actually do something about. You can't do something about the fact that he punched like a damn middleweight. You get what I'm saying? But what you can do something about is how you box him, how you fight him back. You get what I'm saying? You just can't do nothing about how hard he hit. And you got to accept the fact that that's going to be one of the hardest punches you probably share the ring with. Good, man. I appreciate you, Queen. I'm glad you're good over there, Barbara D. Salute to you. Always showing love. Original Skywalker, what's good with it, man? Rollie, he be acting up. He view the whole division as boring, right? See what I'm saying? When you put your foot in your mouth, right, Ash? When you just talk too much, and that's what he did. Does he ever face? Absolutely, 100%. Beat Rollie, all you gotta do is take him the distance. He can't box. And that's true, because Jackson Marinez did outbox him. I'm telling you, you wasn't getting worried. Nah, bro. No, I'm telling you, like, you, because it's like, once I seen what he was doing, right, it registers for me. Like, and I get what you're saying. You had those tense moments, right? You probably had a couple. I probably had a couple moments where I'm like, oh shit, like, all right. You know what I mean? Get what I'm saying? Especially I think he threw the punch, and I think the elbow hit Tank as well. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, they didn't catch that. I think the elbow hit him. I think that was a moment for me. But again, when I seen the way he was moving and he started dealing with him, I was like, oh, all right, it clicked. I was like, he threw a punch. He either got hit with something good enough where he like, I'm not letting him hit me with that again, which is smart. And he like, you know what? He can punch. I know I can punch. He can punch a little bit. He can punch too, but I know I can punch. He big, but I know I can box. He can't box with me. So that's how my mind started going. I was like, all right, Tank about to exploit what he's not good at. And that's exactly what he did. You don't have good feet. Tank just bought his time, and then buying his time and being patient. You got a guy that it's all or nothing for Rollie. He ain't got no choice but to come forward and throw some punches. And then doing something, you going to land some, because Tank ain't invincible, right? But if all you're able to do is land a couple punches in between the rounds, you just buying your time. The knockout is going to be crazy. And look what happens. I'm telling you. So I get what you're saying, but he be so much smarter than these guys. Like, it's time for these dudes. And this is no personal stuff. This is all fanship aside. Tank the boxer. It's time for people to start acknowledging he can box better than they think. Then maybe they'll be able to do better with him in a fight. There's a lot of guys, they too enamored with his power. He don't even be talking about that. He be talking about skill. Dude still be stuck on his power. So it's like, until people can get over the fact that that's a God-given gift and you can't do nothing about it, but you can do something with how good you fight him and box him back. That you can do something about, but you can't do nothing about the fact that he punched like a mule kick. You get what I'm saying? If you're the type of dude that's stuck on how hard he punched, it's just going to be a matter of time before he clip you one of the punches you be worried about. Know what I mean? Think people see rob Tank. Yeah, nah, they would never rob him, I don't think. Hell of a beard, too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Salute to everybody in the building. My bad, y'all. Let me speed up. Yeah, you got to be on your head with Tank. P's and Q's, bro. P's and Q's. Great IQ. Don Trey Thomas, salute, fan. Appreciate you pulling up. Ant, what's good with it, Ant? How you feeling? Just suspicious you have ever Heard of a trainer use the word collaboration? No, that's weird. Joe Goosen tripped out for that. He bugged out, and that's why he got fired. He's a Russell 2.0. No, I think Tank is a one-of-one type of fighter. I think he bring a very unique set of like skills, patience, IQ with some God-given power that can shut your lights out. I think it's truly special. Right, Queen. He can box, and I think there's nothing wrong with people just admitting that. That makes you a better fighter for recognizing how good of a fighter he is. That'll make you a lesser fighter. Let me repeat that for the people that have a hard time admitting that Tank is a good boxer. That doesn't make you less of a fighter to say that he can fight and he's nice. That just makes you a better one because you're able to recognize the level in another fighter instead of slighting them because of how you feel personally. Don't let your personal feelings have you slight a guy and you get in the ring and get your lights put out and you got to wait till you sleep and somebody reminded you what round you got knocked out in or what punch it was that he slept you with before you realize that he can box. That's all I'm saying. And that's all fanship aside. I just keep it real, man. I'm solid, man. That's just what it is with him. That's how I believe it is with him. People keep underestimating the boxing ability, and y'all keep on thinking he getting lucky when in reality he's setting dudes up and taking their souls from them. I'm telling you, like it's something special to see. And I keep saying this. He keep finding different ways to knock people out, and it's crazy. And the fact that he ain't even got to seek and destroy you to get you out of there is even more alarming, man. He can make you come to him, go get you, wait, buy his time, create an opening, counter you. Like it, I don't know if people are paying attention. I truly think he's just getting better. I promise you, I think he's getting better. 100%, I think he's getting better. And you know what's crazy? It's so subtle and it's so intelligent that people are not picking up on it because they have personal feelings toward him, which is weird anyway, because most of the people that feel away about Tank, you never met him before in your life. I don't know what the issue is. I don't have issues personals with boxers. I don't know none of these dudes. I just respect what they bring to the table. That dude is showing you different ways to get the same thing done. Think about what I'm saying. He's showing you a multitude of different ways to get the same thing done. He's showing you several different ways to get people out of there. He can see, like I say, it could be seek and destroy. It could be one punch knockout. It could be a plethora of punches. The ref stopping it. Now it's liver shots. Like, man, pick your poison, man. Pick your poison. And the more that you are an opponent of his and you continue to be in denial before you go in there with him, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. You go in there underestimating him and just not being real enough as a fighter to say, yo, that dude nice too. You good night. Go to when you sleep, man. Don't say I ain't tell you so. don't say I ain't tell you so. Man, I'm telling you, he like a cat. He like a cat. Like a cat. I'm telling you, he's like a cat in the ring. Them cat, like, that's why I say he's not just fast, he quick. It's a difference. He quick and fast. It's both. And waist down and above the waist, like a athlete. That's why I say it's just hard to deal with, man. It's a rare combination of a small, compact dude that punch way harder than he's supposed to, that's fast as hell, that can box with you and get you out of there is rare. B-Dog, what's good with it, family? How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you pulling up. Facts. Everybody falls for that trap, man. Telling you. And again, he ain't going to reinvent himself, right, Queen, and turn into Floyd, but those little nuances of the game, little things that he's going to pick up, just going to make him more dangerous, man. Nope. Know what I'm saying? Much he needs to tighten it up. Now, I think, you know what? If you want to see, and again, lightning, I got a short with Tank head movement. Glad you said that. Go check my short out real quick. I got a short that showed you Tank head movement against Isak Cruz, the guy that people swear gave him so much trouble. Know what I mean? Salute to everybody in the building, man. Y'all smash the like button, man. One way to say is Tank is exposed to all facts. Troy Franklin, Tank is good, but I ain't seeing him beat nobody good. That's a stretch though, bro. I could go through that, but when I don't want to get into that, you free to have your opinion. But I say go check the resume again, bro. To say he ain't beat nobody good, that's like saying nobody is good. Nobody was good at 26. Nobody was good at 30. Nobody was good at 35. And the challenge he took at 40 wasn't good. You get what I'm saying? Just think about it. It really slights him in a crazy way. But let's get through this Rollie joint, man. I don't want to go too far. Let's show down 10 head move. Oh yeah, man, that's weak, man. That's weak. That's weak, man. That's weak. Devin call them, make them feel bad, and go, yeah, nope. And we stand on business. I'm gonna give him his right. But I'm damn sure I ain't doing no personals. You already know how I feel, cuz they ain't getting us to do it. I mean, accuracy doesn't mean. Mike Jones, what's good with it, family? Appreciate you pulling up. Damn, yeah, but that's weak that they took the yeah, sure. Yeah, Eddie say he beat them all, and Eddie sound like he jumping the gun. And Eddie is just being a promoter, respectfully. I don't even got to call him no name or not. Eddie is very optimistic. He got very high praise and high hopes for a guy in Andy Cruz that is looked at as one of the best amateur fighters ever. So respect to Andy Cruz, but only thing I got to say for him, we still just got to wait to see how he transitioned from an amateur to a pro. Respectfully, we need to see that. And era began. Yeah, David Morrell already on his way. Gary Loma at 126. I would have loved either of those fights, bro. I would have. I really would have. Reason EJ not active, he can't risk his own. Yeah. And I think Kurt, if we being real, I understand why he keeps saying that, because he continued to show it in different ways. It's not big, crazy things, but you don't need that because that's not realistic. But he's showing you little nuances and different aspects to his fight game. And I think what allows him to display the level of skill that he do got is his patience. I think the same thing people knock him for and say what he can't afford to do, he can't afford to start slow. I think he can afford to start however he feel like he need to start. I think that's been completely evident. And his patience is one of his best attributes, one of his best assets to his boxing game. The patience is second to none, man. So that same thing that allows people to have success, that mild success, is the same thing that allows him to create those openings and get you out of there. So it's like a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying? For the opponent. You know what I mean? Yeah, right. Just doing their job. It's all facts. It's all facts. When their opponent's already out of it. No, not necessarily. No, because people be talking crazy to Tank a little bit. And again, they keep slighting him. I think with Mike Tyson, you knew dudes was scared. With Tank, it's like some of these dudes, and respectfully, I respect it. Don't be scared of no man, but they be having to wait till they get in there to find out. I swear they do. He fighting a 40-year-old Ishmael Barroso, Queen. He's 40. He's past it. He got about 22 knockouts out of what 20-something wins or something like that. But yeah, Rolly, let's say this, Queen. Alberto Puyo would have probably presented a stiffer challenge for Rolly. I think so, possibly. You know what I'm saying? About Eddie, you're his guy. He'll talk you up crazy, and that's all Eddie is doing. And respect to him, and salute to Andy Cruz because he had a hell of a. Yeah, I got you, Miss Joette. Appreciate you. Yeah, they do. People do hate you for just doing your job. Again, that's why when people come here, I just try to bring the love for the sport back with the way I speak on it, right? And I just want people to understand that's what it is. I don't fanboy for nobody, but I try to give everybody just due. Everybody. Basically, but it's not as far as the opponent pop dirty. Yeah. And just so you know, Queen, his original opponent, Alberto Puyo, did pop dirty with banned substances, which is why he why he out the fight. They locally be scared to Tank, but be front. Possibly too, putting on that act. Stop Rolly or just make him look silly. I don't think he'll stop him. I think Rolly is tougher than what people think. I think what Tank did to him won't be easy. And it probably be a while before you really see somebody do that to him in the ring, maybe, possibly. But I think Shakur beat him up. But I don't think he'll stop him. I think Rolly tough. I do. And he's a big dude, yo. He's a big dude. But unless his punch resistance is compromised after the Tank loss, then I think Shakur will take him the decision, but he'll embarrass him. Proof how he's making a mistake. Signing with Eddie Matchroom. It seems like that, but I think Eddie will figure it out because they just got a extension for something. I don't want to be wrong. I gotta go look back into it, but I think he'll be fine. Don Trey Thomas was good with it, fam. Just Tank have the regular belt for 140. Do we have? I don't know if he still has that belt. I'm not sure, yo. I'm not sure if Tank still has the regular belt, that belt at 40. I'm not sure. Thought Andy would try to start at 130. He going straight to 35. He said, So salute to Andy Cruz. But let me finish playing this, family. Y'all punch the like button. Appreciate everybody in the building. We gonna keep cooking, man.
So you got some champions.
He gave it back
in there that that would be some nice matchups for Rolly Romero.
Josh Taylor, Josh Taylor is a tremendous fighter. He's gonna have to fight Teofimo. I'm excited to see that. I'm gonna pull through for my bro Teo. But I mean, I ain't gonna take anything away from Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor is a great fighter, and then Regis can crack. I mean, like I said, back to what I was saying, any one of these guys that can crack is automatically you got to be like more aware of the entire damn fight. So I'm excited. But I think there's a lot more fun fights we can make at 140 than Josh Taylor and Regis. That will really sell. I mean, that really sell that like that. I mean, they're gonna really sell.
Like who? Who else?
I mean, y'all gonna see, I mean, I got my plans, I got my plans. I always got my plans.
I love it. Last time we saw you, obviously you had the fight with Tank. Biggest thing you learned from the Tank Davis fight?
That fight, it was just I really, I made a mistake, but I know why I made that mistake, and it was more my body just wasn't there anymore. My body, and it's like I just should not have been at 35 no more, and I was trying to move up for a long time, and that's all it was, and more than anything, like I said, I did go in a little too aggressive, and I got cracked in my body did not recover in time,
And I wanted to stop it real quick. I've been said this. Rollie was a big 35-pounder. They said he was 165 pounds on fight night in there with Tank. That's 3 pounds shy of a super middleweight. That's 5 weight classes above lightweight, if I'm not mistaken, if my math is correct. But people have selective energy when they want to pick what weight class somebody should be at. You got people talking about Shakur should be at 47. Hey, he's too big for 35. You sound stupid. He looked like he filled out at 35 just fine to me. How the hell he automatically looked like he belonged at 47? All of a sudden, everybody's some type of damn YouTube nutritionist and all types of stuff. But ain't nobody saying Rollie should have been had his ass up at 40. He should have been up there at 40. But you don't get that benefit of the doubt when you in there with Tank Davis. He could be in there literally fighting the Incredible Hulk, and somebody still, he had a rehydration clause. Like, shut up, man. Shut up. Like, people be killing me, man. Killing me, man. Really fighting Isaac Cruz. That'd be a bang out, Barbara D. That'd be a bang out. It'd be interesting to see how the height of Cruz and him being just a wild fighter would deal with you know what I mean? How he'd deal with Isaac Cruz. That'd be a war. Man, it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy to see if Rollie was to lose to a guy that's small. I mean, that'd be like 2 trains on the same track. They won't have to go find each other. And it got a term, Barbara D, they both crash out. I don't know who to lean towards in there. I say whoever land first. Whoever land first. Maybe I lean towards Rollie because he bigger. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. OZ Boxing 22. What's good, family? How you feeling, bro? Salute to you, man. You say I said it because you get me, man. Man. He said he's beat Ingram's ass. Yeah, Ingram said let's fight. Then he said let's set it up. He said it on his Insta story. I seen it. Salute to you, Brody. How you feeling? Yeah, word. And I heard it out of Calvin Ford mouth. Said the dude was 165 on fight night. Just think about it. A super middleweight weigh 168. He was 165. That's 5 weight classes higher. Nah, don't say nothing about that. Nah, because it's Tank, because he punch hard. Nah. Let the average person got to deal with that type of weight deficit, and you see how they approach the fight. Telling you, man, that ain't nothing to play with, man. Dude be out here. He out here. You talking about Shakur weight bully. He should be at 47. Rollie is huge and with muscle mass. That dude be big as hell. I'm telling you, and he be ripped up. It's a ton of weight. You get what I'm saying? And I'm going, and for me, I don't make nothing up. I go right off of what the coaches or the trainers is saying. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna lie. That dude was huge on fight night. You know what I mean? It's just like when my cousin fought Glenn DeZern, Franchise Cruz's husband. When my cousin fought him, they was fighting, I believe, at featherweight, I think 126. He was almost a welterweight on fight night. You get what I'm saying? Now, Cuz got about 4 or 5 fights at the time. Like, that type of stuff matter. You damn fighting a guy several weight classes above you, coming in big as hell. That stuff matters. That shit really matter. You know what I mean? His body didn't recover from fighting. I don't know what the heck. He even said that, Ash. I'm gonna play that little clip. He said cutting weight is not that bad. He said boxing is easy, yo. I'm telling you, Rollie is a bag of tricks, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Knockout Boxer 86 TV. What's good, Knockout? How you feeling, KO? Appreciate you stopping through. Pitbull with Duck Rollie. Yeah, I don't think Pitbull don't be wanting no smoke, y'all. He don't be wanting to fight nobody. For real, for real. He don't be wanting to fight.
So, yeah. Do I feel like I could have continued? I did. I feel like I could have continued.
You felt like you could have continued, but that little wobble that you took at the end did it. Zoom, what's good with it, Zoom? Appreciate you pulling up. What's good with it? Peace and blessings to you, Brody. Yeah, man, he full of it at this point. I just like to laugh at him. He entertaining, yo. It's funny for me. So it's like, you know, we gonna break this down as he tell his little, you know, Rollie just funny, y'all. He is a funny dude, man.
My body just
he don't make me mad.
It could have went a few ways if like it would have continued to play out, you know? And at the end of it, I'm happy that I'm just out of that division because I've been trying to move up for a while. Even when I called him out, I want to fight him at 140 at that belt at 140. I want to fight him at 140 because I knew I was past 135 for a long time.
Interesting. What did you think of?
Yeah, but ain't nobody asking that. He go up to 147. He could weigh 165 against Tank, and that's cool. It's because it's Tank. Y'all crazy. But there ain't nobody asking his Tank. He huge, yo. Know what I mean? All jokes aside, Rollie is not a little guy, bro. He's not no little guy. You heard him. He been trying to get out of 135 because you out here humongous out here, bro. Big ass dude. Shrinking down. Crazy ass weight cuts. I'm telling you. He knew he couldn't continue. He was asking his dad where he was at walking back. Yeah, he want to say he could have, but we already that last little dip in his legs. That's when the ref waved it off. I seen the replay, and he had on a pair. He had prints on his on his sneakers too, on his kicks. Rollie and Till deserve each other. They both. You should have seen the way they was in the video, looking at each other, step brothers, like brothers. You know what I mean? Live and die on that bully style and mentality, right? And again, OZ, they said they don't train. They train for knockouts. So I respect the honesty, but I think that's why they're gonna always fall short. The fact that you train for knockouts like that and you don't worry about sharpening the skills of the fighter that you got. I think you're gonna always fall short. I think it's fights that you're gonna always be in and be able to win. Certain guys that you're gonna be able to knock out. I think when it's all said and done, when it's time to step up in that level, you're gonna always fall short because you lack the schooling and the necessary teaching and skills to be able to compete at the highest level. That's gonna always be his thing, but he'll always could be in a fight and be tough, right? Because he's gonna always come to fight and he wild and rough and all that, and he like a jiu-jitsu martial arts boxer or something. But he said, go Webb, go. Is that walking around naturally 160, 170? I'm telling you, bro. Should really start wearing fight day like they used to. Yeah, I'm telling you, it cut out a lot of excuses. Some answers in class. Man, who would have thought? Bro, he said sizable for EJ 147. That's how you know he know. You know, you get what I'm saying? And that was in what? What was that, 21? Ash? Or was it 22? What was it? Steph, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? Appreciate you, man. Don't work too hard over there, man. Salute to you, man. Much love and appreciation, man. You're working and got me on in the background. That's love right there, man. Be well, one of the better boxing channels out here. We trying to be, man. Matter of fact, we doing. Yes, sir, man. We on the job. You know it. Ref keep telling Rollie to walk to the side and his legs couldn't move. Yeah, right. Right. So that girl would have said it, Rollie dumps in a smart way. Yeah, I believe he got some intelligence about him, believe it or not. He's just an entertaining dude. He's silly. He's silly because you'll hear him say some real stuff, just like he did early in his interview, and then he'll just go back to Rollie. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting. What did you think of the Tank Ryan Garcia fight?
You about to hate.
I thought Tank boxed. Honestly, he boxed amazing. He boxed beautiful that fight. It's hard for me to really it was just like a one-sided fight, you know. He fought beautiful, you know.
Wow. Wow, you know it's real. You know it's real when Rollie say Tank fought beautifully. It's finally starting to settle in, ain't it, Tank? I mean, Rollie.
What do you think of those who say Garcia quit by staying down?
Hell no, he ain't quit. Bro.
Wow. Again, didn't I just tell you? I told y'all, through all the madness that is Rollie Romero, he will say some real shit. I'm telling you, I've been peeping this. I'm on to him, y'all. I don't see that so much. Blair Cobb, man. But Rollie has said a lot of wild stuff, but if you listen to him long enough, he's going to say some real stuff. Look what he said. Damn, he said Tank boxed beautifully, almost like a perfect fight, one-sided fight. Who would have ever thought? You got people saying Ryan was doing good. Rollie like, nah, man. Nah. Tank boxed beautifully. Did Ryan quit? Hell no, he ain't quit. You hear him? Look at the artist formerly known as Rollie keeping it a buck.
It's like a one-sided fight, you know. He fought beautiful, you know.
Man, look at him giving Tank
what do you
his
think
just
of those
due.
who say Garcia
Things you don't
quit by
see.
staying down?
Hell no, he ain't quit. Anyone that's been hit with a body shot like that knows that he ain't quit. Like, you know, he just got hit
All
right
facts,
on perfect, and it was short. Like, it was like even from the angle on TV, you couldn't even see that happen. But that's the thing. Like, if you look at it from the angle, you'd be like, oh, he quit. Because they didn't see the punch. Nobody saw the punch.
Yeah.
You had to see it from another angle. I saw the punch because I was in the crowd. You know, I saw it. You know.
School him, Rollie.
It was a bad body shot. It was a bad body shot, and it happens like when you get hit with a body shot like that, your entire body literally paralyzes. You can't. You take a step back, and then out of nowhere, your body just shuts down.
You hear, man?
So, I mean, that's what.
You know how I know the body shot hurt. You know how I know he ain't quit because Rollie said so. You hear Rollie admitting it, man. I'm going with what Rollie saying right now. I'm going with Rollie right now, y'all. I'm going with Rollie. You know what I'm saying? Queen giving him his just due, man. Giving the credit where it's due, man. What things you don't see, man. Who would have thought Rollie Romero would be giving Tank Davis his credit after partially concussing him in the ring a while back? Who would have thought, man? Rollie aiming for a rematch. You know he want that, Kurt. You know he want that rematch, bro. You know he want it. You know he want that rematch. Speaks is better when he's actually talking. Yeah, when he ain't being the artist formerly known as, you know what I'm saying? Man, he would know. Right, Edgar. But you know, it's refreshing to hear him being so honest, bro. So refreshing.
You take a step back, and then out of nowhere, your body just shuts down.
School him, Rollie.
So, I mean, that's what happened.
Class in session, y'all.
He ain't quit. Ryan Garcia did not quit. If Ryan Garcia was going to quit, he would have quit after the first shot.
I said that too, man. I said that too.
Like a champion for what? Rollie 5 more rounds.
Rematch. Yeah, it is chance. Right.
So you nobody can say he quit.
Tank said he's the new face of boxing now. What do you think?
I think he deserves it. I think he deserves it. For me, I got to run that shit back, you know. And I become face of boxing, you know. I mean, I'm already up there. I mean, I'm by far one of the most marketable fighters in the game, you know. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Like I said, the future is going to be great.
Ryan Garcia says he's.
Do y'all hear Rollie telling people Tank is the face of boxing? Man, things you don't watch. Canelo was saying no, and his numbers, if those numbers are true, I always got to say that, right? I will call them the rumor report. What them numbers doing 200K, the 250. I don't know, Canelo. You might want to pipe down, buddy. You might want to shut up. You might want to bow down. You might want to pass the torch now while you still can. If we being honest, Canelo, Saul. Somebody get Saul on the line. Matter of fact, I'm gonna DM Saul, even though I ain't know he ain't gonna read it. I'm gonna DM him. I'm gonna let him know you might want to pat. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna DM Canelo. I'm gonna tell him. Yeah, you might want to you might want to pass the torch while you still can. If you smart, you'll just go ahead and give it to Tank now. Like, I mean, it's a lot easier when you give it to him now. If you just sit around till he take it, and maybe you do get brave and go in there messing with BIVOL at 75 again, get beat up some more, or BIVOL just force a fight at 68 for some crazy, you know, and beat you up there. You just look, bro, Canelo, just go ahead and get a torch up while you can, bro. Damn, it ain't even that. Stop being stingy, bro. You had it for a minute, yo. If you don't go ahead and just give it to Tank Davis, yo. The world will appreciate you for it. Your people will appreciate you for it. Like boxing will appreciate you for it. Just go ahead, just hand it over, and it'll all be good, yo. But nah, I'm just messing around, man. But salute to Tank Davis. I don't know what his numbers did, but I mean, hopefully they didn't do no 200K though. You know what I mean? But I did see the report. I did see it somewhere. Tank versus Canelo, fight for the face of boxing, right? You know what I mean? They scrapping right now. You wouldn't do your facts, bro. And again, right with John Ryder, and this is just to be real. This is no come on, man. Like Canelo, that's a slap to the boxing fans' face, bro. John Ryder, let's put something in perspective, y'all. John Ryder got a shot at undisputed before David Benavidez, Boo Boo Andre, the Jamal Charlo, all these different guys. And I know Charlo out the mix, but you get what I'm saying. This guy got a shot at undisputed before all of the people that it made sense to fight first. Saul, in fact, Saul, man, you might as well go ahead and just go and get that torch to Tank. That crown that you don't put that same crown you be putting on your head on his, but you might as well go ahead and give Tank that crown, bro. Just go ahead, man. Just go ahead, bro. It'd be much easier if don't fight it, bro. Just don't fight it. You fight it, it's gonna be worse, bro. That man's surgeon right now. He must see TV. You out here playing with people money. You out here playing with people money, and you going 12 rounds with people that got knocked out in 7 rounds by Nick Blackwell back in about 2015. Nick Blackwell is the guy that got stopped by Conor Benn. I mean, not Conor Benn, Chris Eubank. Pardon me. So again, I just wanted to touch on that for a second. The telecast, the announcers, the commentators, y'all all bogus for setting up their line saying John Ryder never got stopped in his career. In fact, he did get stopped by Nick Blackwell in 7 rounds. The same Nick Blackwell that was later then stopped by Chris Eubank. Get y'all asses out of there and respect the Nick Blackwell because he a warrior. He took a lot of punishment and a lot of unnecessary punishment in that Chris Eubank fight, and he ended up being in the hospital, I think, for some time and everything. He had to heal up. It got bad for him, but salute to Nick Blackwell. But Nick Blackwell did, in fact, stop John Ryder, and Canelo Alvarez asked for that little-ass ring so he wouldn't have to do a lot of work in there and still didn't stop that dude. I'm not trying to slight him. I'm not trying to come off as no casual, making it seem like just because you fight a guy that been stopped, you got to stop him too. But again, this is Canelo Alvarez that said nobody can stand up to his power. He is on record saying that. Nobody can stand up to his power. John Ryder did get dropped once or twice, however you want to count it. If you want to count that second knockdown, whatever. But as it stands, that man made it 12 rounds, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what you get what I'm saying, buckle up. We not buying it, bro. We ain't buying it. We not buying it. We're not buying it, bro. Not buying it. And again, it's a sign. Easy Mike, salute fan. Appreciate you pulling up. It's a sign that people is getting tired of it. He's trapped, Kurt. Trapped for sure. GGG making his own up about the biggest names because he was marketable. These fighters need better marketing. Tank is the face now. I'm telling you, man. Never shown he's about that fighting real, man. And he just been avoiding it, yo. And again, he's fought some people before, y'all. I will never discredit the man's whole career and resume. I ain't that shallow, right? But he ain't giving us our money's worth, respectfully. I ain't even gonna be mad. I love boxing, right? I ain't get my money's worth when he fought this dude. I didn't get my money. The zone. I didn't get my money's worth, bro. I ain't even trying to complain. The zone. I definitely didn't get my money's worth. I don't know if I let y'all know that. I don't know if I expressed that with y'all, but JusDueBoxing ain't get his money's worth with that fight. Y'all sitting here lying. I don't care how many people was there. I wasn't there. It wasn't that. Nah, I ain't get to feel the atmosphere. I was here calling a fight, and I was disappointed, bro. That fight was mid, man. No disrespect, man. That fight was mid for real. And you went the distance with him, and I was expecting a knockout because you was talking crazy. Nah, that fight was some mid, man. I'm telling you, it was almost some airy, man. But I'm gonna let you slide. It was at least mid, bro. It wasn't that though. That wasn't no loud pack, bro. That fight hit like some mid. I'm trying to tell you something, man. Salute to Canelo on everything you did for boxing, all them fights that you put on. Dude got a hell of a resume, you know, despite fighting guys when they were long in the tooth, whatever the case may be. Look, you fought some names and you challenged yourself to some degree in your career. I ain't gonna say you sit here and ain't fighting nobody. I wouldn't say that, right? But we do know once you got to a certain point, you use your elite status, your status in boxing as being this cash cow, this big money maker, to kind of maneuver around quality opposition. Meanwhile, fighting subpar guys and then justifying why you fighting them. Now, that's just being real, bro. That's no hate. There's no reason why Demetrius Andre is in his third weight class where Canelo Alvarez is fighting, and he ain't got a chance to fight him yet. But John Ryder, a guy with 5 losses and been knocked out once, 4 of the losses was by guys Canelo beat. But he deserved to fight with Canelo before Demetrius Andre, because Demetrius Andre is the terrible fighter. The undefeated fighter that's shown to be a quality fighter in 2 divisions, was champion in both of them, and is now in his 3rd division, where Canelo Alvarez resides at. And he still won't get the opportunity, but you'll get John Ryder in there, and then people will justify it. That's bogus. That makes me mad. That has nothing to do with being a fan. That's real boxing talk. There's no way you can justify fighting a guy that lost to 4 people you lost to and been stopped, and you didn't stop him. Asked for a little ass ring, but you just inaccurately, irresponsibly told the whole boxing world Demetrius Andre fights with nobody. You're a horrible fighter. That's why I'm not fighting, because you're horrible. No, you're not fighting them because your decision making is horrible. And although they're good business moves for you and your bank account, they're terrible moves for the boxing world, if we're being honest. You keep on fighting people that nobody's asking you to fight. You keep justifying it. And then you keep talking about how happy you are that people showed up. I would be happy people showed up to watch me spar too. Do you know how happy I'll be? Do you know how privileged you got to be to get people to tune in and watch you spar on TV for money? You out here getting people money to watch you spar 12 rounds with people you're supposed to be knocking out because you said they can't stand up to your power, Mr. Knockout Artist. Trying to tell y'all, Canelo don't really want to fight no more. He want to golf, man. He want to golf. He said it already. This dude in here talking about being a pro golfer and fighting John Ryder. It was an honor to share the ring with you, man. You don't get out of here. Turned your ass into Rudolph in 12 rounds. He turned you into Rudolph. And I don't know who he looked like. I don't know who he looked like. With that broke ass nose. And that's another thing. You had a guy that you probably broke his nose. He fought with a broke nose for arguably about 9 or 10 rounds, and you still couldn't get him out of there. The dude couldn't breathe and was swallowing blood. Nah, kid. No. Mid-level. Because he put in mad work, respectfully. Mid-level, because he put in mad work. You're getting old, bro. It's okay. It happened to the best of them, bro. The best of them going to get old, too. My favorite fighter going to get old, too. He ain't going to look like that, though, when he get old, but he ain't going to look like that. Well, I'm just telling you, he ain't going to have no 60-something fights either. I seriously doubt that, too. So, you get what I'm saying? The dude put in a lot of work, a ton of work, but he looking like some mid, man. I'm trying to tell you. Nah, bro, that's not face of boxing activity. That's the guy that's getting old, and you better be careful type deal, because that's why he's staying away from certain styles of fighters, because he don't want no smoke, bro. Think he trying to get beat up by one of these young boys? Last thing Canelo wants, somebody taking his kufi, or one of these young boys getting there and beat him up, or somebody that he been saying he been better than for years. Somebody gonna scalp Canelo. I'm telling you, bro, he better get out that boy knees bad. His upper body movement is slipping. His head movement is not as crisp as what it was. And he right back getting tired in the back end of fights. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, yo. That dude it's okay, man. Just come on over here with me and retire, bro. Just come watch boxing on the sideline with me. Come on over here, bro. Come on over here. I mean, you ain't got to come to Jersey, Canelo. You can go to Mexico, wherever you want. But I'm just saying, come on over here with me and just retire, man. Just let it go, bro. Just go ahead and let it go. And then they probably think I'm crazy because I'm saying that. No, but I will say this on a more serious note. If he's not willing to fight the people that is worth our money that we want to see, then what's the point of fighting? At this point, he's literally fighting people he want to fight. The only people that's cool with that is his family and his team, because don't nobody want to see that. Talking about BIVOL again. If the BIVOL fight don't happen, then I can fight everybody. No, you said you ain't fighting Mexicans, so you lying. Then you right back lying to us talking about you can fight. Yeah, you can fight anybody, but will you fight anybody? That's all I want to know. All that money you making. I'll fight you for that check. I'll fight you for the check John Ryder just got today with no training. I'm dead serious. That's how serious. That's how much money he making. He making that kind of money. Untrained junior middleweight like myself would be willing to fight this dude right now with no training for the check John Ryder just got. That's how much money these dudes is getting. Telling you, let me please. You in the business. You want to give out free paychecks? There's plenty of people that could use them. Come on over here to Jersey, bro. Come on over here, man. JusDueBoxing could definitely use one of them paydays. You know what I'm saying? I need payday. You know what I'm saying? I need payday, bro. I need one of them. You know what I'm saying? Let me get one of them. Just one, bro. If you haven't been the same since GGG1, I think so too, though, bro. Right there, man. Right. OZ, appreciate you, bro. Canelo has never really had good footwork. Nah, just good upper body movement. To me, I think his feet always been a bit slow. His European tour, I think that's where he's going. Shamika Jackson, salute to the queen. Appreciate you stopping through. How you feeling? I try to be without hating. And and notice, y'all, I ain't dissing him as the kind of fighter he is. I'm going to always say this so people are kind of, it'll get lost in translation, right? He just need to fight people that are good, man. You know what I mean? He'll be like, man, I'll be the easiest win you had in years, bro. You know what I mean? You can give me the 22 by 22 foot ring, though, that Caleb Platinum had. That you lost to rob the bank level. He's done. That's all I'm saying. He robbing a bank, but with no mask, because he ain't clever about it. So he's robbing a bank with no mask on. And we seeing you. We all see you, Canelo. You not doing it with a mask on. You're not low, is what I'm saying. You robbing a bank and everybody know, bro. You tripping out. You tripping. Losing fans is I'm telling you, he running out of opponents. Now they mention it. All right, y'all. Canelo, I'm gonna tell you what. You really entertain fighting Edgar Berlanga, I'm washing my hands with you, bro. That's what JusDueBoxing draw the line. That's why I draw the line. You fight Edgar Berlanga, I'm cool on you. I'm cool. I won't be talking. Yeah, Tank is the face of boxing. They mad. You know what? Because they don't like saying that he is one of the big faces of boxing. He's one of the big pieces of boxing. I'll say that undeniably because I know people like to argue. He is one of the faces of boxing. When you think of boxing right now and what's hot and who doing their thing and who making stuff happen, you got to think it's Tank Davis. So that make it that what you will. But he's not the only one, right? But he's one of the bigger pieces in boxing. That's just what it is, right? Believe in fight, Melon. Fighters now. I'm telling you, Jacobs was the last one, and he did that because he was way past it. Jacobs respected him way too much, bro. Floyd P said PD, PD, right. Right, man. So look, man, hold on. Let me see something. Right, Floyd was on his helmet, man. Floyd's on his helmet. And EJ, I hope he don't listen to EJ. EJ feel like he should stay away from them dudes at 75, but he should fight BENAVIDEZ. Now, my question to Dan, I know we done went off the road. We done went off a road and got getting Canelo again. Yeah, that shit too. He made him up, yo. He capped one. Canelo was, man, that Canelo made up a whole weight class. I'll never forget. Do not ever forget that man fought at 155, y'all. Don't ever forget that. Eddie Hearn about to get Berlanga paid. I'm telling you, Roger, I'm tired. They do that, I'm done with it, yo. I'm done with the whole shenanigan, bro. I'm done with the whole career that is Canelo. He out here playing, yo. If he do that, he bogus. Canelo, if you fight Edgar Berlanga anytime soon, you bogus, bro. That ain't it right there. That'd be a complete money grab. Try to sell tickets or something. Get his ass beat up. Support Berlanga. His embarrassment to Puerto Rico. I'm telling you, bro. Edgar Berlanga, bro. He just need to work. He just need to go back to the lab and put the work in, I think. I think he was getting the benefits of being a celebrity way before he actually put the work in to get one, to be one, if you get what I'm saying. Running around the big-ass Cuban chains, just living that, you get what I'm saying, that superstar type of lifestyle. And I think he garnered a lot of attention early, you know what I mean? Getting a push, the Terror Squad, Fat Joe push, like being on scene with the celebrities, the entertainment industry. Like, I just think a lot came at him fast, respectfully. And that's a me being respectful to him in his situation. I ain't trying to bash him because he's not without skill and talent, right? But I think It's a lack of progression is what he's shown on his behalf. That's kind of stagnated his growth. You get what I'm saying? The lack of progression is killing me. Like, I don't see him getting better from fight to fight. I see a dude that be regressing. You get what I'm saying? When it pertains to Edgar Berlanga, and it's a little concerning. It's weird. It's crazy, but it is what it is. It's like, maybe he'll put the work in, you know? Maybe. Bro, Joe, people was giving him free cars and everything. You get what I'm saying, Ash? And again, I know they wanted to do him right, and I'm glad that he could reap the benefits, but I don't even know if you could call it the fruits of the labor because it's so early. You get what I'm saying? So early on, and you already like, it's like you skip some steps, and I don't want to make it seem like you ain't put in no work. I'm not saying that, but you were catapulted and pushed into the limelight, I think, sooner than you needed to be. And outside of those first 16 round, them 16 first round knockouts, you know, get what I'm saying? You kind of leveled out. You know what I'm saying? You haven't had a knockout since. You've gotten dropped since. You've looking shaky since. You've been touched up and took the distance each fight. You know what I'm saying? Demond Nicholson, salute to the champ, Demond Nicholson, man. He was the first one to take him the distance. And since then, he been going the distance, and he ain't been looking the same. I said that too, Roger. That was the best of gift and curse. One of the worst things. He said no left side. That was one of the worst things that could happen. DJ was just after that payday. Man, that's crazy. I'm telling you. Worst thing that happened was them 16. Yeah, I said that gift and the curse, bro, because it's like the same thing that brought you the limelight. It also set a standard and an expectation for you that he was unable to keep up with after the 16 first round knockouts. You know what I'm saying? So it's tough. It's a tough situation. But again, it's about just going back to the drawing board because you've been fortunate enough not to lose yet. You know what I'm saying? That's the fortunate thing about you. So again, it's about you not only just working hard, but putting in the right work again, bro, so you could really get to where you need to go. Edgar might KO. And what if he come out there going for the fences? Yeah, they make that fight, man. Cotto tried to bite Berlanga. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, Cotto did. I mean, no, Berlanga did. Berlanga bit dude, remember? Berlanga did bite somebody. What was the dude name he bit? Damn. Forgot the name of the dude he bit. That was Edward Count Dracula right there. That was Count Dracula Berlanga right there. He bit Buddy, man. Man got y'all punched that like button one time in the moat. We're gonna cook for a little while longer, man. We're gonna cook for a little while longer, of course. But I just want to make sure I touched on a little bit. I ain't even finished playing the rest of this ROLLIE. I knew that was gonna happen, y'all. Because we be cooking on a little bit of everything. Berlanga, you're right. Right, bro. He bit dude. Who did Edgar Berlanga? He bit was it Angulo that he bit? Was it the Angulo dude that he bit? Alexis Angulo or something like that was his name. I think it was Angulo. Andrew Gray, what's good with it, bro? He said zombie, called him a zombie. Jerry, what's good with it? Jerry said no, it was the black boy. Jerry, what's good with it? Jerry Gertz, what's good, family? How y'all bros feeling, man? Salute to the famo in the building. Y'all punch on the like button one time for you, bro. One time for you, bro. Yeah, I think it was Angulo. Yeah, it was Angulo. Angulo, right? It was Angulo. He got frustrated. He said, and I'm like, bro, you winning the fight, bro. You winning. You ain't got to bite the man. Yo, you winning, buddy. You winning, Brody. Your ass is winning. So, Jerry, salute, family. Appreciate you pulling up. Gertz, what's good, bro? And was Kurt, what's good with it, Kurt? How you feeling, my bro? Appreciate you pulling up, man. Good walking Berlanga down, right? He said no, it's black. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all punch on the like for your boy. But let me finish getting to him. But yeah, Berlanga, yeah, I did hear that as a possible mention. I heard it, and I already know they probably would be trying to set the play in for a winnable fight and a money grab for Canelo, and that's weak. And then the opponents, you gotta think you'll be a fool to turn down that bag. You'll be a fool to turn down the millions. So that's the way. That's why him fighting these guys, these favorable matchups gonna always work in his favor because you'll just have to be a fool to turn down that much money because you're worried about a loss. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of works in his favor in a weird way. You know, win that fight and Google pieced him up. he hung on by a tread maybe, but either way, man, he's not showing Roger. He's not showing a lot of progression, respectfully. And Gula winning that fight, I ain't mad at it. And Gula and Rose got robbed versus Berlanga. I feel that. I feel yeah. People did say that. You got some people that do feel like that for sure, that they was robbed. I just want to see progression from Berlanga because he's still young, and it's not impossible, bro. It's not impossible for him to get better. But I don't know what's going on in training, or what is it that he's not grasping. Like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I just know when I see the dude in the ring, since the knockouts, he's been looking pedestrian. And it's like if he don't get a knockout, he look like he's struggling in there. I see him getting winded in fights, tired and shit, getting dropped, nose getting busted up. Fight's getting tough for him, man. So we're going to see. Because he got another one coming up. So maybe he worked on some things. Maybe. I just don't know. I just don't got a lot of faith in him. Based off what I've seen, I want to believe in him, but I want to see him look improve. Like I don't really see the progression for him. And he in the wrong weight class to be in. If your go-to was power, and it's like the rest of the boxing world caught up with that. They're gonna make Canelo look, I'm telling you, and that's gonna be crazy. And they're gonna say he revisited the fountain of youth. Same night Serrano was robbed too, right? He has no humble in him. Oh yes, man. Yeah. Nah, OZ, you're right though. That's what I'm saying. He can improve. Like what I'm saying is like he has youth and things like that on his side, but will he is the thing. So. He can, but will he is the question, right? I don't know if he will based on who he's working with. It's like a thing where I got to wait and see, right? I got to wait and see. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know 100% if I could, like, if for me to say that he's going to improve, like, undeniably, it'd be like blind faith at this point because I haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's not him not putting in the work. I don't know, but it's a matter of what kind of work are you putting in? Is it efficient? Is it quality? Is it the right work? I don't know what it is with Berlanga. And I swear, and his power, his punches don't even look like they had the same effect that they used to have on dudes. It's weird. I never seen nothing like it. Bet I went to the Lazarus pit. I don't think Berlanga beats back might catch him. I don't know. I did. Interesting fight. He got a fight coming up next. I forgot who he fighting. Y'all. I forgot. Kello, what's good with it, family? What's good with it, my bro? I don't know if is it Roger? I don't know if Roger is still working with that dude. I don't know, because he might have what's the name, man? And Billy heard him. What's good with it though, Kello? How you feeling, my bro? Well, man, let's play a little bit more of this ROLLIE thing, man, because I did say I was gonna break this last damn podcast there. My bad. I got off track for a second. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all smash that like button. We're gonna keep playing this.
Ryan Garcia says he's moving up to 140, or I should say going back to 140, and fighting the top fighters there. So if that's the case, do you see Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia fighting in the future?
Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia would be an amazing fight. You know, me and Ryan sparred way back when. You know, we sparred twice, and there's always it's going to be. I mean, that fight will sell out. I know that fight will sell out. That's one of those mega fights that me and Ryan. That's a fight I'm definitely interested in. It's a beautiful fight. You know, it's gonna be great. I'm excited for that one.
one of the things
that like button
has
for me, bro.
kind of percolated after the Tank Ryan fight was that,
OZ.
You know,
bro.
Ryan's promoters and his trainer left him alone at the post-fight press conference. There was no Oscar De La Hoya. There was no Joe Goosen. There was no Bernard Hopkins. What you think about that? That he was up there basically by himself with his father while Tank had his whole team up there with him at the post-fight press conference.
Get rid of this ad real quick. Y'all see, Rollie might give you some real, he give you some real stuff in this, but he's still Rollie. Don't ever forget that.
Tank had his whole team up there with him at the post-fight press conference.
Man, when you lose, everybody abandons you. When
I'm
you
with
win,
that.
everybody's with
Rozier.
you.
Salute to Rozier. Appreciate
Tank
you
ever
pulling
loses,
up, bro. Kurt.
He's gonna see that too. Happened to me.
Facts, Kurt.
I'm telling you, everybody done. Like, my team was with me. My team stayed with me. My team was loyal. But everybody else in my life done just ticked away. And then even before that, when everything else bad happened to me, prior to the fight, everyone picked away. All I look at it is God fleshing out people out of my life, and God fleshed out people out of his life.
Now, real quick, just to pause it, I told y'all know I add the little humor to the stream. I make my little jokes. It's never personal, right, with me. I just add the little humor to the stream. You know, it's funny. It's boxing. It's entertainment, right? And we always joke about Rollie and how he just always be Rollie. That's the best way to put it. Rollie be Rollie. You know what I'm saying? But through all this Rollieing that he do, I told y'all, when he put away the act for a second, or when he stopped, when he take off the like self-promotion hat and he just answering the question, he's very, very sincere and straight up about the answers that he gave. Look how genuine he was with that answer. You know, he said when the situation happened, y'all know what happened prior to the first time he was supposed to fight Tank with the female situation. And that situation got dealt with. His name got cleared. He said people kicked away from him then. After the loss to Tank, people kicked away from him then. Says God flushing people out of his life. Same thing with Ryan. People leaving you stranded like that. That should have just told you what you needed to know. Them people wasn't 100% for you or with you because they would have found a way to support you in your most trying time as a professional athlete. And they wasn't there. And ain't nobody trying to hear, oh, I was getting death threats. And I'm trying to tell y'all, Oscar was trying to play on the minds and the mental of people, creating that visual where he did that interview in a complete dark with that one little single light in the back in a complete dark room, like he was scared for his life. Get your ass out of here, bro. Like you trying to play on the minds of the people, like we can't see through that, man. Get out of here, man. If you lose, right? Facts. No. I think he was saying. Did he say? I think he was saying. He asked him about Ryan's team. He saying they left him. How they left him? Like Ryan's team left him hanging. You know what I'm saying? I would get that fight. Yeah. Tank loses to. Yeah. Right. It won't be undefeated. More facts. These people ain't going nowhere. He got one of the best teams in boxing. And the reason why I say Tank got one of the best teams in boxing, because they understand him. They understand the person that is Gervonta Tank Davis, and they understand the fighter that is Gervonta Tank Davis. You get what I'm saying? Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny understand the person that is Gervonta Tank Davis, and they understand the fighter that is Tank Davis. So, and they know how to get the most out of him. I truly believe he got the best team for him. You know what I'm saying? For him. So when he be saying he got the best team in boxing, I see why he say that. That's by Oscar and B have a bona fide pieces. Right. You got to worry about a real team. Right. It's kind of sad. Just leaving people. Right. How people leave you hanging, Aisha. How people just leave you hanging, and how boxing is. Right. Coach Calvin will always show up. Always. Nah, just Rollie bring up Tank. Oh, did he? He brought him up at the end in this? Because I thought he was talking about
Stay with me. My team was loyal. He's gonna see. Man, when you lose,
no Bernard Hopkins. What you think about that? That he was up there basically by himself with his father, while Tank had his whole team up there with him at the post-fight press conference.
Man, when you lose, everybody abandons you. When you win, everybody's with you. Tank ever loses, he's gonna see that too. Happened to me. I'm I'm telling you, everybody done. Like, my team was with me. My team stayed with me. My team was loyal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I missed that little part. Yeah. So I say this to that. I think in any situation, right, that's you run the possibility of people showing their true colors if you lose, right? But, and I'm not trying to just, make Tank out to be this different case. Like, he could be so much different than everybody. But I think the difference is, I don't think he has a big entourage and a whole bunch of people. I think the people that are with him because they with him. They was with him before he was Tank. You get what I'm saying? The Tank we know anyway, right? They was with him, his whole life. So I think the people that he had with him are really there for him. You get what I'm saying? I don't think it's centered around him winning or losing. And that's a headache that you can cut out of your life when you're not running around with a big ass entourage and a bunch of extra dead weight, right? You don't have to worry about a bunch of people leaving you that was never there for you. So I think when Rollie said this, I think it was an honest, it was coming from an honest place, like, because it's something that a lot of people say you see when you lose, right? But I think as it pertains to Tank's situation, those coaches right there, like I said, they really for him. And I don't think their support and love for him has anything to do, or it's not hell bent on him winning or losing. They rock with him, the person. That's why I say he got the best team for him, because they understand the individual that is Tank Davis, the man, and they understand the fighter that is Tank Davis. You get what I'm saying? And the love that they have for the man is genuine. Like I said, you can ask Calvin Ford the right question about Tank and he'll get emotional. That tell you everything you need to know. Get what I'm saying? So, and what he say? Stop playing with my youngin'. He meant that. He meant that. You get what I'm saying? I think so too, Rosia. Joe Goosen almost said he was there for the chat. Oh yeah, did he, Kurt? If people are there wrong there, banning after you reap the benefits of your wins. Right. And I think somebody that went through that, Barbara, is AB went through that. AB went through some of that, people leaving him like that. He got that. But his team will his team definitely. And you know what? I always said this, the true ones, some of the fans might switch up, but the supporters, which I believe he has plenty of, they'll always be there, right? So I agree 100%. His team won't be nowhere. But I think when Rollie was saying, I think he was trying to come from a place of honesty, like, like it just ain't happened yet because you ain't lost. So you're going to lose some people. And it's always possible, but I think as it pertains, like I said, specifically to Tank, he don't got a big he don't have a big entourage. And he spoke on that a couple of different times. Like, you don't have a big entourage or a ton of people he hang with. Like, I think he understands exactly who his team is and who's for him. So with that being said, you just cut out a big headache or a big potential headache. You get what I'm saying? By just having the right people in place. And you know how important that is in the sport of boxing to succeed, especially at the highest level, and to win over and over and over and over again. You got to have the right people in place. You got to have, not only do you have to have the right people in place, the people that are in place got to have the right intentions for you. They got to want the best for you as well. It's a combination of things that need to go right for a whole team to be as successful as what Tank Davis, Calvin Ford, and Coach Kenny has been able to be. So I think they're going to continue to be successful because they share a common goal. They don't get in each other's way. You know what I'm saying? And they work great together. They're truly working with somebody, not only that they care for, but they understand them and they want the best for them. So that's always going to put them in a position to win. They're 7 years old, right? Right. Took them to work with them, all facts. So it's like, it's different, man. That's from the ground up. That's like a son if he ever had one. You get what I'm saying? So,
but
dope.
Everybody else in my life done just kicked away.
Salute to Rollie, man. I was rocking with him with that situation with the ladies.
When everything else had bad happened to me, prior to the fight, everyone picked away. All I look at it is God fleshing out people out of my life, and God fleshed out people out of his life. And at the end of it, what stayed with him was the truth. You can't put if anything, that was the biggest blessing to his life, that he fleshed out all those negative people out of his life. Because you really see, and at that point, you truly see what's really there.
I heard you say that, you see you and Tank running it back in the future. I'd assume that's at 140. Tell me why. Tell me why you think Tank would want to run it back with Rollie Romero.
Say cinnamon rolls.
2 reasons. He beat me, right? That's one. And 2, well, no, there are 3 reasons. It sold like beyond like hell the first time. I mean, that's the reason number 2. And number 3, he's had a belt at 140, so he's a 140 pounder. So
he's not a 140 pounder though. And I hate when people say that, and I'm not even going to get all into it. I'm going to just say he's not a 140 pounder. There's a difference between taking the opportunity at a weight class and campaigning at a weight class. He's never campaigned at 140. He only took an opportunity at 140. That is it. People keep saying that. The man is not 140 pounds. He's not a 140 pounder. Cut the crap, man. He's just not. There is a big difference in competing at a weight class for an opportunity and actually campaigning there where you can call yourself a 40 pounder. He hasn't done that. He had one fight there. Let's relax on the 140 thing. He's not a 140 pounder. It's much the same as Steve Spark. I believe it is going up to, what was it, junior middleweight or something like that. And what he fought, Tim Tszyu, something, got knocked out. That was like a one-off. I think it was like a one-off. That's like taking an opportunity there, but he's not a true 54-pounder. You get what I'm saying? So knock it off. And his ways and acts just do. Right. He said, she said, that is not a reason because of your Tank beating you was not a good reason to give you the loser a rematch. What the yeah, right. Is he beat me already? And as crazy as that sound, I know what you're saying and I know what he's saying. He felt like because, well, being that you beat me already, you shouldn't have no problem beating me again. But he don't know that's not really the way he gonna look at it. He gonna look at it like he not looking at it from the business side. He's just looking at it like from a confidence. Tank, already you beat me once, so you shouldn't have no problem beating me again. But I don't think he really considering the business side of it and do it actually make sense. And not only that, what would it do for his career at the moment? Would it make sense to go revisit a rematch, which so many people probably don't think it will? You know what I mean? So Rollie can get a rematch if he gets WBA and beats a few dudes. I'm telling you, Rollie he a wild card, man. Southpaw TV, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? I appreciate that, man. We try to stay the course over here and, you know, be fair. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you stopping through. You got killed by Rollie while rematch. Right. You know what I'm saying? And again, if that's just he just speaking a little selfishly in the moment, right? He want a shot himself. He just hopeful. So I think he's creating a scenario that sounds good to him that will create you know what I mean, a situation where he gets a rematch. But I doubt it. But we're gonna finish playing this, y'all, before we get out of here. We're gonna chop up this
40. So he's a 140
salute to the family in the building. Y'all punch the like button.
So you're going to make a lot of money against a guy you already beat. And you already had to bud the division. So, I mean, isn't that a good enough reason to fight me again? Oh, and this dude's going to sell the hell out of your fight? Ain't that it? Now, if you don't fight me, now we know the real reason why. Because, I mean, that last fight was very difficult for him. And I know by far I've been the most difficult person in his career. The most difficult fight of his career. And, you know, he said himself, I punch harder than everybody else he's ever faced. So, and that's in his entire life, he said. So, I mean, there'd be reasons not to make it, right? But from his side, I mean, he beat me, right? So, I mean, that's a good enough reason to make the fight again, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Brian Custer being nice. Yeah, they're being nice. Absolutely. Yeah, right. That ain't absolutely not. He ain't finished his statement. He just said absolutely. He meant to say absolutely not. Take this, say absolutely not. He didn't, bro. He ain't worried about you. But look, again, salute to Rollie, man. I told y'all before this situation happened with Pooya, I was rooting for him in a weird way. And again, I do like the fact that he didn't get caught up with that female situation. I root for him. Like, that's foul. You know what I'm saying? I was glad that he still got the Tank opportunity. I ain't mad at Rollie. I think he's just entertainment, man. Like, again, for me, I'm just a different dude. I don't take none of this stuff personal. It's fun. It's funny. Rollie's a funny dude, yo. Like, I wouldn't, you know, look, if he could work his way back, give Rollie another chance. If he could work himself back, go ahead then, Rollie. Go ahead. But we is here. I am here giving Rollie his just due. Just trying to show y'all my unbiasedness to the boxing community. I rock with boxing as a whole, and I don't fanboy for no fighter. I try to call it straight down the middle. And, you know, I'm just giving him a little bit of light today on my platform, because why not? You know what I mean? It's boxing, and he got a fight coming up. He did say some things that's worth he did say some things that's worth, you know, laughing at, discussing, and things like that. So it's funny. It's funny. I asked Tank where people said that one dude said where Tank was signing gloves. I never heard Tank say that. Me neither at all. Nah, he's cool. He's cool, Queen. Salute to Southpaw TV as well, man. Appreciate you stopping through, man. I be seeing you. He be on it. I see the work. You know, I see. I watch everything. A little bit of everything. I be seeing.
Just recently on social media.
Nah, but he's good though. One thing about JusDueBoxing, anybody that could come here and understand that I'm just a unbiased, you know what I mean, dude that love the sport is always gonna be good with me. The difference between me and I think other people like content creators, I don't take nobody's opinion or views personal to the point where I let that affect. Like, you get what I'm saying? If you somebody I support, I could support you. My support is not centered around me having to agree with all your points, and you know what I mean? I'm just different. If I'm aware of your content and I'm in there, I'm just gonna support. I don't have to agree with every stance, but I could rock with anybody that's getting up and grinding and just, you know what I mean, doing their own thing. So salute to all content creators, because I build with any real person that want to talk real boxing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I do. I salute everybody, because this YouTube grind is a different one, man. And you definitely gotta it's hours on end, the energy, the you know what I mean, consistency it take. So I know how to rock with anybody. Oh, it was a fake one. Oh, okay. That's why I wasn't the real one. Oh, you checked. Oh, okay. He just came in fake, man. So I blocked
on social media. You and Shakur Stevenson, I guess, have been going at it. And Shakur Stevenson came at you
and got said, block him. I can care
he's in his feelings because I kicked him out of the gym not too long ago. Give us some insight. What is Shakur talking about?
Kello. Except when you talking about my boy. Except when you talking about my boy. Talking about my boy Cord. Rollie is entertaining though, man. He's funny, man. He's a funny guy.
I went Top Rank to go see Robert spar, and then like he was just like that. You didn't want me there. I was like, all right, I just left. There's no problem with that. But I mean, at the end of it, it's because last time I was there, I mean that's when all that stuff happened between him and Tio and KEYSHAWN and all of them. They all like, you know. So I wasn't there, you know. But as far as like the beef between me and Shakur goes, I'm gonna just tell you like this. One, I'm obviously not scared of him. He cannot crack. He has no power. He's a boring fighter, so he's not marketable. So we gotta like try to market him a certain way, right?
False. His fights do views, goofy. He ain't on pay-per-view. He ain't no pay-per-view attraction, right? But he on a big network that is ESPN, which is free TV that people make fun of, but they don't realize that how big ESPN actually is and how many people can actually come to see you. And what Mr. Informed Rollie Romero don't realize is when Shakur Stevenson fight, especially the last few fights, they peaked out well over 1 million viewers. So somebody watching this young king perform. You get what I'm saying? Somebody watching him. And it ain't just me. I'm only one person, so I can't make up for the million of people. And so the fight by itself, right, it's going to sell. Robert who? Went back to being Rollie. Facts.
By making him seem like he's this person when he's not crack. crack. He has no power.
I think he said, did he say,
he's a born fighter, so he's not marketable.
Yeah,
so
said somebody.
And KEYSHAWN and all of them,
Hold on.
there's no problem. I went top rank to go see Robert spar, and then like he was just like that. You didn't want me there. I was like, all right, I just left.
Yeah, he's just saying Robert. I don't know what Robert he's talking about.
At the end of it, it's because last time I was there, I mean that's when all that stuff happened between him and Tio and KEYSHAWN and all of them. They all like, you know. So I wasn't there, you know. But as far as like the beef between me and Shakur goes, I'm gonna just tell you like this.
Me and Shakur.
One, I'm obviously not scared of him. He cannot crack He has no power. He's a boring fighter, so he's not marketable. So we gotta like try to market him a certain way,
Fight him then
by making him seem like he's this person.
They told him not to come in the gym.
And we'll go on to
Robert Mayweather. Okay,
we're not the same weight class.
TMT. Appreciate that.
To make the fight happen, I mean, he's not with PBC, you know, I mean, already with those, I mean, he's with Top Rank, you know, so I mean, already like that, the fight's already difficult to be made anyways. And he has some people on his side that he needs to get past, you know?
You ain't one of them, buddy.
Beef with him? I have no beef with him. He doesn't exist in my life in reality. He's nobody. Nobody cares about him. Everyone wants to say all this stuff, right? But if you ain't knocking people out, you don't matter in boxing. That's the way I look at it. He's not even on my radar. It doesn't matter.
Hey, everybody, I'm Brian Custer. Our next partner.
Disrespect the hell out of my boy. Oh, Merriweather. Right. Merriweather. Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Appreciate that. Yeah, man. So he said a lot of things. Then he said something about because I ain't gonna play it. It's to the middle. It ain't that much left of it. He did say some other things, talking about fighting Errol Spence. Boy, this boy is pure comedy. Errol Spence and tune his ass up, man. So again, a salute to Rollie, man. It is fight week for him. I do think he got a win on his hands. I do think this is a winnable fight. And it's crazy to think that this dude could end up being a champion before so many other fighters that we expect to have belts at some point. So I think this is boxing, man. It's the theater of the unexpected. Yeah, Rollie went in on my boy, didn't he? He went in on my boy. Nobody cares about him. He can't crack. He's boring. He's not marketable. He went nuts. He went nuts with Shakur beat you from pillar to post, boy. You know it facts, Miss Joette. He went in on my boy like that. Rollie, shout out, man. But again, it is fight week. He fighting Ishmael Barroso, the replacement of Alberto Puello. Puello tested positive for the banned substances. They say he is cooperating with the investigation. So, I mean, I hope he get his situation squared away and sorted out. It's unfortunate, but as it stands, this is the fight that we getting this weekend. So we're gonna see what Rollie is able to do. See if he's able to take it to Puello. I mean, Barroso and get a knockout. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence also said he feel like Frank Martin. He feel like Canelo should stay away from BETERBIEV and BIVOL, but he think him and BENAVIDEZ is a good fight. I'm starting to think now that this is less of a 50-50 fight now. BENAVIDEZ and Canelo, respectfully. This man is on a decline, and BENAVIDEZ is just slightly getting better. He's young. I think he's slightly improving. He got some more experience under his belt with Caleb Plant. I think he's only going to get a bit better. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he's about to make leaps and bounds and be this old, you know. But I think if he continue to get better and make, you know, subtly, then he's just fine. And I just starting to think like, I think he's the wrong style matchup for Canelo. I think he beats Canelo. Starting to think he beats him rather convincingly. I don't think he stops him, but I definitely think he can beat him on points. And make him look pretty bad out there. I do. Posted I'm saying that Rollie is fighting for the interim title. Yeah, I think, yeah. So again, I don't know what's going on with that, but I have heard that too. So I'm guessing, I don't know what they're doing with that, but maybe they bringing it back for this fight. Because I think L-Dub was speaking on that. So I think he is. I don't think it's the title. I don't know what they doing over there with that, but he's still going to consider himself champion if he win, I'll tell you that. Hey, yeah, right. Right. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. So they didn't strip him yet. He's still, I don't know what that is. Maybe they trying to figure out what's going on before they really make the decision. But I guess in the meantime, I'm guessing they fighting for an interim belt. So, yeah, but his name was linked to ARTUR. Okay. But yeah, man. So like I was saying, BENAVIDEZ, I think, is a bad style matchup for Canelo. He's on a decline. I think BENAVIDEZ is just getting a little bit better, more experience under his belt. It's going to be a very dangerous fight for him. As a result, I'll be very surprised if we ever see that fight ever, David BENAVIDEZ and Canelo. But I could be wrong, right? He can prove me wrong, but we just gonna have to see. Is now old media love him. You dig what I'm saying, right? You're right. I don't know what he be talking about. Ash, he just be talking. This B sample come back. I think they still doing some investigation and stuff. But like I said, they say he cooperating, so that's a good thing, right? Yeah, facts, Ash, 100% because of his jealousy. 80-20 at this time. Right, you get what I'm saying? I just don't think it's 50-50 no more. I think BIVOL, BETERBIEV, both beat him. I think BETERBIEV might be the first one to stop him, realistically, but he'll never fight him. If he ever fight BIVOL again, he's going to get embarrassed. If he fights BENAVIDEZ, he gets beat. I think the walls are closing in on Canelo, and it's going to be very interesting to see how he plays out the rest of his career, to be honest with you. And just to wrap up, Errol Spence did make a statement that he think Frank Martin would be the fighter to make Shakur uncomfortable in the ring. He said Shakur is nice, he'd be doing his thing, but he feel like Frank Martin is the guy to make him uncomfortable in there. And you know, I expect him to say that. That's his fighter. Frank Martin is the goods. He is a real fighter. But I think I don't think it's too many places that you're gonna find in the ring where Shakur Stevenson is uncomfortable. So maybe I'll use a different choice of words, but maybe he can be the guy to test him, to push him. You know what I mean? Maybe that's the better phrase. Maybe that's the better way to put it. You know what I mean? But you know, Spence said what he said. You think you know, Frank Martin could be the guy that makes Shakur uncomfortable. It'll be a good fight. But my guy is proven. My guy has pedigree. I said this before. Make the fight. Make the fight. You ready to put Frank Martin, he said in there, with the likes of Tank Davis's and then Shakur Stevenson's of the world? I'm all for it too. So if they can make the fight, make it. Because look, as it stands, I know Frank Martin could get in there with the skill set that he has and give anybody a good fight, right? He can push anybody and test anybody, right? We know that. But I don't think it's, like I said, there ain't too many places, if any, in the ring where Shakur Stevenson is going to be uncomfortable. I think Frank Martin could push him, could, you know, bring a even better version of Shakur out than what we've seen. I think those things are possible, but I don't think he'll make him uncomfortable, and I don't think he'll beat him either, respectfully. I think it'll be a good fight, competitive fight. I think the schooling, the pedigree, the experience of Shakur Stevenson, I think will reign supreme, and I see him beating Frank Martin. See Frank Martin being able to be a good test, but I think this would be the first time in Errol Spence's professional career that he picked wrong. He picked right with Michelle Rivera, but it's a whole other thing with Shakur Stevenson, and I could guarantee you, and I hope they do make this fight, because I'm going to be willing to bet some people, because I'm a little tired of the slight on my boy. Some of these people that's telling me Frank Martin just watch Shakur just beat him with ease because he got a little punch or something like that, crazy to me. So those people are making me want to see the fight. And I'm going to always rock with Frank Martin, and I'm going to keep watching him. But he ain't beating Shakur. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I'm going to bet on that if that happens. So, and I love to see it. I'm not a biased dude. I'm just realistic. I've seen him prove. I've seen it. He got 20 fights. I've pretty much seen them all. I've seen him. I've been watching him since he was about 16 years old. So he's proven it to me time and time again. And not only was he one of the best, amateurs in his class, he was a couple punches shy of having a damn gold medal. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, he transitioned from an amateur to a professional very well. So his skills pay the bills. Pedigree is real. He's proven, tested. He's shown to be a top fighter, and now going on his third weight class. And I think that means something. You get what I'm saying? That makes you a special fighter. When you able to show a elite level of skill in multiple weight classes, I think that makes you a special talent, and you might be, and I think generational talent. I'll go that far. They might fight there for the vacant. Man, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it, Ash? That'd be crazy. People would stop Canelo's time after that. 115, 113 BS. I'm telling you, it was uncomfortable versus Kuma. In my opinion, still won. Right? You know what I'm saying? So, man, as you call him, because you really be calling him. That's stupid. But yeah, and again, I would like to see it for real. So I don't want to come off like I'm just some old biased dude, but I think Shakur is the more proven guy, respectfully. I've seen him do it more times, and I've seen him do it through a couple of different weight classes as well and be a top guy. I think that counts, especially when you want to start talking about like a pound for pound type of guy. He's already in his third weight class and proven to be a top guy there. He's on his way to proving that. So we're going to see. And KEYSHAWN Davis said in 2 more fights, he'll be ready for anybody. And look, I'll just say, y'all know how I rock with him. I rock with him. I know he's confident. I just want to see him keep proving it respectfully. So I know he got a lot of detractors. I know people not exactly excited the way he speaks and how he talks, but I think his confidence comes from a real place. And I think as long as he continue to put the work in and don't take his eye off the ball, you know what I mean, don't become complacent and continue to improve, he'll be just fine. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is with him. So, man, that's my Just Do for today, man. That's our Just Do for today. Another dope build with everybody, Derek James and the cool corner, though. You think they're pushing more tire for KEYSHAWN and Shakur? It's a good question. I mean, I would think he's closer to a fight with Shakur, being where he's at, being at the number of fights that he got. But it will be interesting to see either way, because I love to see Shakur fight him too. I mean, I want to see my boy fight anybody that's dangerous, anybody that's good and credible. But that's a good question though. But I think he would be closer to fighting Shakur than KEYSHAWN Davis right now. Gotta run. Have an amazing night, y'all. Appreciate you as always, Miss Joette. You have a good night as well, Queen. You know what I'm saying? So, man, just to wrap up, man, we had another dope build, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all punch the like button one time if y'all haven't on the way out. Man, my bad. Pardon me, y'all. And y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all good Tuesday. Appreciate y'all. You should appreciate the Queen. Salute to my family. Man, much love and appreciation. Y'all continuing to support and show up. And we just going to keep building, my bro. Mike, appreciate you, Mike. As always, peace to my bro. He was uncomfortable, though. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It was an adjustment that definitely had to take place. But I think once that adjustment took place, it was like regular night in the office. You get what I'm saying? I think he I think he caught a little shock value with the puncher power in Nakatila. And I think maybe for a round or so, it was an adjustment period. And I think once that adjustment period took form, it was just like a regular night in the office. He knew the distance, the range, and don't forget, he ended up dropping him after being hit with the good shot that put that little mark on his face. Nakatila was the one that put that little mark under his eye. See, that's how well I remember my boy, and he was talking about it after the fight, pointing to it. Nakatila put that little mouse or something under his eye. It wasn't a black eye, but it was like a little mark on by the cheekbone or something like that. And I believe it might have been on the left side. I think Nakatila might have, right side, Nakatila might have caught him with. But yeah, after he made that adjustment, he ended up dropping Nakatila. You know what I'm saying? He ended up dropping Nakatila and just outboxing him. So good fight for him, good learning experience. You want to see that, you know, I don't want to have to see him get rocked, knocked the hell out, or dropped and hurt bad to know that he like that. But you know what I mean? I do in spots want to see what his mettle is and see him get tested. So I think being the type of fighter he is, he'll continue to get tested in his own way, right? But he's one of those guys. He ain't trying to find out if he got a chin by allowing you to get something off that he gonna make you earn it. You know what I'm saying? So for more time, yeah, absolutely. Kurt, and like I said, Moritai is coming off a late stoppage over a guy that dropped him early in the fight, dropped him like in the first round or so. He got up, shook that off, and he went to work. You know what I mean? So I like Raymond Morataya. I like him. You know what I'm saying? He showed me something in that fight, and I want to see how he deal with the patience and the power of Nakatila, because Nakatila is sharp. You know what I'm saying? Nakatila is sharp. You know what I'm saying? He coming off a good win over Burchelt as well, so it's a good win for him. But man, salute to everybody. Much love and appreciation to the family. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, the rest of y'all Tuesday. Appreciate y'all all pulling up. Another dope build in the books, and we gonna be back at it again tomorrow, man. 4 o'clock, y'all know our time. So with that, we gonna get up out of here, family. Peace.